Imagine money coming in for doing business with my kin. Remember days we used to sin like we was praying for a win. Now it's every penny in. I was a demon for them dollars. See this hustling in my skin. I said we perish from lack of knowledge, so I share it with my mens, and I can't stop until we
3130, man. We back again for another episode. I'm here with my homies. It's Big Nardo.
Yes, sir.
Darius the one, and you got me, JairusDemarco, man. We happy to see y'all one more time. Another beautiful Saturday morning. How y'all feeling?
Doing good, brother. Doing good.
Feeling great, brother. We feeling great.
How you doing, man?
What's up? I'm doing good, man. I've been gone for a couple.
Yeah, you have.
Couple shows. I feel
Where
like D. I can't talk about D no more because he was gone them 2 episodes. So.
Where you been at? What you been up to, man? Tell the world,
man,
how life been
auditions
going.
And
auditioning for what?
Auditions
Don't
and
skip past
performances.
Performance for what?
I ain't gonna jinx it, so I ain't gonna say it.
Okay.
Y'all know
Respect.
what's going on.
Respect.
Yeah, y'all know what's going on. Last time I brought it up, I feel like I jinxed it, so I've been keeping this real low key. So
guys, go back to episode 15.
I respect it, man. I respect it. Keep it close to the chest. What kind of performances?
Yeah, I had to perform for this AKA Founders event the previous week, and that was dope actually. You know, I did a gospel number with my aunt. She's an AKA in this grad chapter out here. It was cool because, you know, I'm actively living a whole nother life. I ain't done no Greek stuff, and I can't remember the last time I even remembered I was out.
You put your black and gold flag down, man.
I don't even keep stuff in the house. You know what I'm saying? So I was actually kind of feeling good about it because I was like, dang, it's been a minute since I've been in these spaces and respected what it was all about. You know what I'm saying? I still have my, you know, but I just got a chance to be around a bunch of Black people that look like they were really adamant about what they're trying to pursue. Mm-hmm. And when you're around a cage, you know, they extra. Mm-hmm. So it was a good event. Actually, it was better than I expected it to be. I think I went in with a lens of it's about to be real prissy and, you know, whatever the case, but they actually put on a really good event, had a really good keynote speaker. And I met some really good people too. So I ain't gonna lie. And it was a good performance overall. And it made me get back into that feel of, oh, this is how it feels. So it's like kind of pushed me towards that audition even better. I was like, all right, this gonna piggyback. So, you know, also just experiencing life. That's really it, bro. Just experiencing life and enjoying the new relations that's happening.
As I listen to you, I hear momentum.
Yeah.
So
it's been moving,
man. Yep.
It's been moving, bro. And I'm excited about
paramilling.
What's
a paramill, man? I saw this film. I didn't know what it was. Can y'all tell what the inside joke is? I'm clearly not inside, so I want to know.
That man,
I'm not buried for friendship. I just want to know.
He called me while, oh my god, he called me while I was on the phone. Called me while I was chilling with my girl, and we was parallel playing is what it's called, right? Where you hang out with each other but do separate things. And he thought I said parallel.
No, hey man, hey, more power to both of y'all, man. Hey, some things is better just not to know. You feel me? Everything you ain't gotta know.
He said I did not need to know.
Everything you ain't gotta know. Sometimes being nosy, you know, curiosity killed the cat, man.
Yeah. Man, what's been going on in y'all life, bro?
Hey, we talk about curiosity killing the cat. It's been news about a monkey. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Apparently, I'm out the loop. What's happening, bro? What's up with the monkey? I don't want to bring it in without the right context, though. I don't want to just call it a monkey. I think this is a big deal.
Okay. It is a baby monkey. It's a monkey. It's a small monkey. One of the monkeys that really don't grow, but he's gonna get, you know, a little bit more size. But it's a baby that basically got abandoned by his mother. I don't know how he got abandoned by his mother. They don't really just say how. They just say he basically got abandoned by his mother. And they took him to a facility where other monkeys are at a zoo. And basically when they first put him in there, he didn't get along with the monkeys. Like the monkeys wouldn't give in to him. Like they didn't want, it's like they was bullying him. And so he didn't want to be there. It seemed like he was a sad monkey. You could see the emotions on the baby monkey. Like he was just very sad. And at some point, every time they'll open the door, he'll try to latch on to like an adult so he can get out of there. So they even got videos of him, man. Like he jumping on this guy, and he's literally he's not letting him go. And also, they had to give him like a orange monkey, a doll, like a little doll. It's like an emotional pet for him just to be able to drag around, and he takes it everywhere he goes. He takes the baby. He takes the. So when they put him back in the facility with the other monkeys, now he's in there by himself in the corner somewhere, cuddled up with this little monkey teddy doll, like a kid, bro. And it's so cute because it's like, wow, he is so sad, and people are in a frenzy about it, bro. But now recently they have put him in like a different facility where it took him a couple of days. And like one of the older monkeys actually like gave him like a nurturing hug, and now he got like people. Now he's actually there playing around, but it was sad, bro. Like the first time he got in there, it was like wow, like he was showing pure emotions. And the videos didn't make it no better because they had a video, bro, where a monkey, literally a big monkey, came out there and grabbed him by his neck and started going in circles. Bro, we got a video, bro. Let's play the video.
Get the video,
he was in juvie, bro. It's like he was going through beyond scared straight for no reason, bro. Because his mama, his mama loved him, bro. Yes.
All right, can y'all see it?
All right, look at him. This is him with the little orange teddy bear. He is not messing with nobody but this teddy bear, this little monkey bear that he got. You see how he running around with that thing?
Yeah,
bro. He up, man.
They said, man, here you go, man. Cause
he up. Watch this. He put him down. As soon as he try to get away, get back over here.
Man, come on, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. Don't do me like that. That's like me and Saz, bro.
Saz,
get your ass off me. Get the back.
Man.
Get your ass back away. I just want to be friends. They doing him dirty, bro. They did. Hey, they YB'd him. They YB'd him, bro.
So how did the world find out about this?
That's something. It was a video, just like a viral video, man. Somebody was just there at the moment when they first put the monkey there, took a video of it and posted on their TikTok. And ever since then, it started getting big. And so I guess the facility, they started seeing how viral it was going. They started making videos and started like the interaction.
His step monkey.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. And some of the facilities they actually been putting out like actual statements explaining like what he's going through. And they like, well, he's gonna get comfortable. He just got to get comfortable being around the other monkeys. That's the only thing that they could say. Man, but they tapped in with this viral moment though.
That's funny. It's
cruel and unusual treatment to that monkey, bro.
No, it's not, bro. It's a monkey being a monkey, bro.
All the monkeys going through cruel and unusual treatment. They should be out in the wild. That's the problem right there. They got them in the zoos. That's the problem.
But you gotta think about why they ain't got them in the wild though, man. It's too much building going on out here, man. They taking the monkeys out their own habitats.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I hear the conversation that we're having, but I hear a whole different conversation as a subtext. It's making me upset.
What we got, bro?
Y'all know I'm a conspiracy theorist and
bro,
I'm about racism and all this other stuff. But I don't want to hear y'all talk about monkeys being in zoos and the man holding them down and holding them back and nothing like that, bro. I'm getting upset.
They got us caged in.
Hey, it's still Black History Month.
Brother.
Hey, it's still Black History Month, man. I think MLK or Malcolm X, one of them gentlemen said it. An injustice anywhere is an injustice everywhere. You feel me? They doing the monkeys like that. They doing other people. Hey, man, come on, I'm getting upset. Let's move.
They are doing this off. So
they are doing this like that.
You relate to the monkey.
We all relate to the monkey, brother. We all inside of an invisible cage that they holding us in, and we can't get out of it. And they ain't gonna let us free.
If you see what just happened to that monkey, if you just even look at the video, that's stuff that typical people go through nowadays. Get bullied.
That's high school.
And it's not a white or a black thing, man. Everybody in the
It's not. That's cool.
It's everybody going through it.
You ever been to New Kid?
You gotta move around.
You have there. You've been to New Kid, so you can relate to this bad.
I hate when we bring this up.
I'm sorry.
Look at that. The monkey bringing up trauma. See?
No.
Hey, you have to go from a private school to a public school.
That's what happened to that monkey, bro. That's what happened to that monkey.
Oh, baby.
I ask my mama them that all the time. Do y'all know what y'all did to me? Do we not have any more money?
They make you a dog, bro. They prepare you for the real world. That's what they did. Cause this ain't
hey, man, that was one of the biggest. And then what's the crazy thing is some of them same kids that left from private school to public school turned out to totally different people than what I am. Like they thugs, real gang.
Yeah.
Like
knowing they was in private school.
Right. And I'd be like, they doing like 20 years right now. It's like we all messed up. Put us in a public school. Hey, anybody that went through public school, I commend you if you making a life. But man, you went through some shit.
Yeah, public school like a zoo, man.
Yeah. My first day of high school, I got checked so bad, bro. And it was from friends. It was from my brother's friends. It felt like it was a rite of passage, but I
had to find your place in the hierarchy, man. You had to see where you fit in the food chain. That's all it was.
They fired my up. I walked to that door, bro. I had on some shoes. I thought they was clean. They was called 360s. I don't know if y'all remember them, just bro. They were some cool shoes, in my opinion. And so I walked through the door. Folks flamed me down, bro. I mean, like I felt like dirt before I got to my class.
I used to wear Shaqs, bro, so I feel you. But nobody ever talked about me to my face, so.
Man, nah, them were my homies. So
they definitely talked about me behind my back, though.
It was hard because them were my homies. Hey. It was like, I kick with these.
And I was flooding, too, sometimes. It was rough growing up, bro.
You could have went to Memphis. They would have got you.
No, I would have been a thug because somebody was going to get knocked out.
At
some point, I was going to get upset.
You're going to have to fight. It's either check or fight. It's one or the other.
At some point, I'm going to get too upset, man. Shout out Vicksburg for not being too much assholes on me.
Yeah, for real, man. Because Mississippi just a big asshole city. Period, man. Jackson.
I think we know that we ain't got much, so we don't really trip about the like if you having it or you got Jackson or something like that. Nowadays,
Jackson ain't got much.
They did.
We had the flea market.
Jackson ain't got much, and they still act like they ain't got they got more than enough. Like I don't know, man.
Don't flea Jones got checked no matter where he was at.
I put it like this. I'm glad I went through what I went through with the private school, switched to public school, because at the end of the day, it taught me, like, you know, like how you got to get in, like you said, you got to get in where you fit in type. Yeah. It was like me, I didn't never try to fit in. That was the cool thing for me. It's like people was talking to me behind my back, and I was still like, okay, well, you don't like this shit. And guess what? I came the next day wearing something that was even more weird or strange, because I was like, I don't know. If it make you talk, I'm gonna make you talk. Like I like irritating you because I'm doing something right, and I've been like that. So that's why I'm naked today.
From monkeys in the zoo to the school to prison pipeline, man.
Yeah, that's really.
It made me wonder sometimes how I keep from going. Man, it's like a jungle out here, man.
That's why I question my profession sometimes. I be like, dang, I really came back to the same jail that I came away from, just to help the people that's in the jail that I left. But it's crazy, bro. But you know, another monkey zone that
and jail. You know, in Twitter they used to have Twitter jail, and this person probably need to go to it. Have y'all been seeing what's going on with KD, bro?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, so I told y'all that KD ass started talking a little bit too much. KD been wilding, had his burner and stuff for the last 10 plus years of being in the league. Doing whatever he want to do, being a crazy, you know, KD got his own lifestyle that he live, he do his thing. Nobody's ever had an issue with anything. Everybody's known about it. Everybody knows who he is, whatever. Mm-hmm. He started talking a little bit too much this year about different subjects, not just on the conspiracy stuff, just in general being a bit more boisterous than he usually is. And immediately after that, bro, it's NBA All-Star weekend where all the top players are going to be together, congregated in the same weekend. And news comes out that KD has a burner where he's been DMing folks and talking about all the stars that's at the NBA All-Star Weekend. And so now my guy got to go through the whole NBA All-Star Weekend, the three-point contest, the All-Star Game, the skills challenge, all the different events that they doing, all the stuff they doing outside of the stadium, like the parties, the events, the promotional stuff, marketing events, all this other stuff. And he got to deal with the fact that it's been unobscured that he's out here, he has a burner. He's talking about all his compatriots, his colleagues, and all this stuff. And so it's kind of crazy, bro. He looking crazy online. He looking crazy on the NBA All-Stars lineup. People just looking at him weird. I don't think it's going to be a long-term thing, but it is interesting that it finally came out and the timing in which it came out.
I'm about to say, but don't you think they already knew that he already had the account? Yeah. So
but it wasn't never a thing, though. And now it's like it's a thing.
It wasn't a big deal. Yeah, and now they all looking at him like
damn, bro, this how you feel?
Doing this? like,
how you really
is this really?
Feel? Like he called some of his teammates bums. He was getting his stuff off, bro. He was getting his stuff off.
He called Jabari the R word.
Yeah,
it's hard.
And then what was crazy was
it's 2026, man. T in the office, you cool, bro. Just say it. Don't say it too many times. Okay. Don't wild out with it.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Allegedly.
Called him a retard.
Allegedly.
And then what made it even worse was right after the All-Star.
Hey, we got to say allegedly, guys. We got to say allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, he went to and it was crazy because right after the All-Star weekend, they showed the Houston Rockets go to practice like that Monday, Tuesday, right after the All-Star break, and they showed KD guarding Jabari, the guy that he called that allegedly, and he did like a little move where he was like trying to score it on KD, airball. KD came back right on Jabari, scored, went back on defense, and it was kind of like crazy because he just said this about this man. Then
it's like, well, he was kind of right. Hey,
allegedly, he was right.
Allegedly, based on what I've heard about KD and the things that I've seen, allegedly from his Twitter, I kind of agree with some of the stuff that he be saying. Because I think that we kind of think in a similar way, but at the same time, bro, you can't put that stuff out there, man. He not wrong, but you can't say certain stuff out loud, bro. Even if it
the man said Russell Westbrook was a triple. The man allegedly said Russell Westbrook was a triple-double cocaine bear.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. The guy that he played with, the guy that he played with in OKC back in the day, 2012, 2013, whatever, man. He called him a triple-double cocaine bear. KD,
I don't even know if that's an insult. I don't even know if that's an insult.
I don't think it is.
What does he mean by that?
Have you seen that movie, Cocaine Bear?
Oh,
yeah.
Hey man, when that Cocaine Bear was going crazy when he was on that stuff.
Yeah.
So in triple, he was getting triple doubles, being very. It's like it's really a compliment. It's really like it just sound bad.
It sounds
He's just
bad.
saying it out loud, like
allegedly, man. KD was out there, allegedly, bro. KD was out there, but I honestly, I don't think it's gonna impact his like standing with people. Like you said, I think people already knew KD had a burn and he be talking this stuff. They already know he kind of a butthole. I don't think people really gonna mind. I think the big names, maybe the names that are bigger than him, may have a potential problem with some of the stuff that he said. But even then, I think they understand KD's personality.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if you played with him and you around him enough, he probably say this type of stuff to the people he around anyway. So this is just kind of like, that's why I'm like, with this burner account, most of them probably already knew who it was, how it was, what he gonna say anyway. And that's just a place where he can do it without the masses really doing too much. But now that it's out there, everybody kind of know now. He may have to be a little more incognito about it.
Or lean into it.
Yeah, maybe.
So what's even more funny about his situation now that is when he is approached by like the media, they ask him, but what's going on with the Twitter account or these burner accusations and and Draymond even said that he felt like if you didn't do it, you should be able to address it or at least say it's not you if it's not you. But KD decided to basically say he don't want to get into the Twitter shenanigans, and it's like he kind of blew it off like. If I am, I am. To me, it sounds like he's standing on business. If he did say it, he did say it. If you think he did, he did. If you don't think he said it, he didn't. I think he's standing on business in the sense of at the same time, he KD, he make all this money. He one of the top ballers in the NBA. At the end of the day, what you gonna do if he did say it? Do something about it, get better or something. It's like it's really an asshole move for real. Like it's like take it how you want it. Like take it how you can get it.
Would y'all do that though? Like if y'all were a big name, and would y'all create a burner account so you can get your? I mean, like just. Yeah. Okay.
I'd be if I was in KD's shoes or scenarios, it's his size 18 shoes. I'd have a burner Instagram where I would DM the Instagram baddies, and I have my burner Twitter where I just talk about everybody. I'll do it. Why not? Hey, yo, it's KD. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to you though. I honestly think, now that I think about it, KD should lean into the villain role and become like the antithesis of LeBron James. Just do it. You probably got 3 more years in the league, bro. Just become the villain. Yeah. Just become the bad guy in the NBA LeBron. For a couple years. Just do it. Why not? I don't think
Batman
KD
Joker.
gives a damn about people's opinions,
Yeah.
and he's already the Slim Reaper. Turn your marketing up. Come in there with a
I
Grandma
think
hood on.
I think he's already been the villain though. I think KD's been a villain ever since he went to Warriors. When he went to Golden State, he's always been like the villain since he left Oklahoma. And people don't really like him. That's why they on his ass now. And so it's like
There was a lot of talk about that.
Yeah, like I said, you just can't deny his talent though. So it's like when you see something as good as him, he near 7. He is 7 foot, moving the way he's moving and scoring the way he's scoring. But like I said, at the same time, it's like I'm standing on business. Because they gonna feel how they feel. If you ask me, KD, I hate to bring this same person up, but KD, assholistically, is the same person as Chris Brown. At the end of the day, you can.
I like this.
Yeah, you cannot deny his talent. You cannot deny his talents, but at the same time, you might hate him, but you still gonna want him at the party. You still want him at your games. You want him somewhere. Because I mean, the names itself alone. So KD, man, he don't give a fuck what we talking about right now.
When you, all right, so kind of progressing the conversation a bit. When you have that level of skill, can you forego being a good person? Like, does that excuse you from being a good person? I don't think it does. I think as a kid I used to think that, but not anymore.
No, I don't think that either. I ain't gonna lie. No matter how big I was,
because he's talking about some as a kid.
You mean last year? Yeah. Hey, look. Hey, when I was a child, I thought I was a child. When I became a man, I put childish things away.
Yeah. Amen.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Man. Yeah. What'd you say, D?
If it was I was just gonna say, I feel like no matter how much money you make or how big you are as a person, there's nothing wrong with being a good person. Somebody who's been in my opinion, who's been trying to express that, someone like a Shia LaBeouf. If y'all notice what he been going through lately in New Orleans and stuff.
You think you're a good person?
I actually do. I really want to say I think he do. I think he is. At the end of the day, he is a person. Now, what we can't get is that at the end of the day, first of all, he's a celebrity. So people gonna be in his face, running to his face. And at the same time, we gotta also understand that sometimes celebrities are still people. This is his getaway. He want to get out of Mardi Gras and just party and get away. So he probably say, hey, I just want to party. I don't want to see no cameras. And people disrespect it. How are you expected to be? Well, I got to be a good person and just allow them to do it and try to run away. Or should I hit them in their face or something? It's like you got to make these decisions. And it's like for so long you can take I'm going to be the good person and be like, I'm going to continue to try to walk away or just let them take the picture. But then you're going to have your days where you might just be like,
you just can't take
what? I'm tired of this shit.
I'm with you. I guess I'm with you on that. I guess my example is a little bit different and I don't want to downplay acting as a skill, but I'm talking about like the best. If you're the best sniper in the world, can you walk around like you an asshole? Or if you're the best point guard in the world, can you walk around like an asshole? If you're the best football player in the world,
you shouldn't. You shouldn't. But then, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
All right, let me further it. Do you think that walking around like you're an asshole gets you to a point where you are the best? Is that a requirement?
I don't think it's a requirement. I think it's a societal thought process. Like most of the people that we've seen become successful are usually non-social, kind of like buttholes to a certain extent. But I think that's just how they're personified. Like a lot of people like put that on them sometimes, and sometimes they put it out there themselves. But in our world, we tell ourselves in order to be great, you got to be this type of person, or usually these type of people end up being the best. LeBron I don't think LeBron an asshole, but he the best NBA player we know of. I mean, at this time, man, I don't consider him a butt.
You know what? You just brought up a good example, and I'm glad you said that. Now I do want to express something on that. I will say LeBron is a very, very, very confident person in his talents. He knows what he can do. He's very talented. He's built something powerful. LeBron actually displays being good, in my opinion. He displays being good to everyone, no matter what story you may hear about, something that may happen. Because even when I was living in Jackson, we heard a story about LeBron not signing kids' autographs or some shit like that. At the end of the day, LeBron displays good, other than when you got somebody like Michael Jordan. Who's confident, but we assume that he's super cocky because of the way he used to be in the league.
Yeah, asshole.
But he was an asshole, and he may still be an asshole today. But LeBron was one person that I've seen, and it's like he's always been a good person. Now, recent things do come out with LeBron because you might see little side things of happened. Like I think the Gabe Vincent was the recent thing when he was in the huddle. And he was talking about, man, y'all stopping on defense. Y'all keep stopping on defense. That was one of the things. But at the same time, it's like I hate to say it, but I understand too. You know what I'm saying? I know. I understand too. So that's why it's like, I feel like being an asshole. I feel like being an asshole, you don't have to be an asshole, but it's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong being a nice, truthful, honest person. I just put it like that. If you're gonna be nice, if you're gonna be cool, but at the same time, be honest. Just be straight up with people and keep that forward.
I disagree. Just be a person. Be the person you are, and if whoever your community is, your community. Sometimes you gotta be the asshole. Sometimes you gotta be the nice guy. Sometimes you gotta be the in between. I think go to where you are needed, where your style is welcomed. Some people ain't. I mean, yes. Do I want people walking around being assholes? No. But at the end of the day, we got them. Sometimes we need them. And sometimes and I love my grandma. I promise to God, I love my grandma. But I think sometimes this about to go left. But I think sometimes the way she says stuff, not that she's doing it because she don't love us, but the way she says stuff can be a little butthole. I dropped out of school. I came home. She walked the door. Hey, drop out. That was an asshole move. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? But I needed it. I think sometimes in the community that you in, you're gonna have people that you need to be a certain way. Now, is she that way all the time? 85% of the time, maybe. But the other side of it is like it's out of love, bro. Like you need this sometimes. But people that are being like standoffish or like don't want you to touch them or think that they better than you. Them the type of people I don't like. But again,
that's me. I don't like being touched no more.
No, I'm talking about like but you wouldn't treat me that way. You know what I'm saying? You in my community, you. People that treat you like, like, hey, bro, I'm above this. Like, sometimes I think that's a little prudish. But at the end of the day, you are who you are, bro. You gonna accept me or you're not gonna accept me. Like at the end of the day, point blank, period. So I don't think nobody's put in a box of you should be this nice or you should be this. Because there's days where most people assume I'm nice. It's days where I'm really an asshole. It's days where I really don't want to be friendly. It's days where I just be like, man, like I can't hold back what I gotta say this time. Usually I can. I'm usually emotionally mature enough to do that. Some days I'm not. Like what you said about Charlotte. Some days I want to punch people. I try to not do it, but it's days where it happens. So it's like, bro, we just human, bro. We human.
You ain't punching nobody, bro.
All right.
What are you talking about, D?
Right, that man ain't punching nothing.
Ain't punching nobody, bro.
All right.
Hey, we got anything else from the NBA All-Star Weekend?
Anthony Edwards, I just know he won MVP. People was going through it too. Jaylen Brown, he also got hit with like something over the weekend where he had a party, like a little private party after the All-Star game, and Beverly Hills police ended up coming talking about they basically didn't have the certain permits to be able to carry the party, and it made them cancel his party. And that, from what it was, Jaylen Brown and some of his business partners were the one who actually threw the party. So, and it had a lot of celebrities there from what I heard, and it canceled the party, so it made Jaylen Brown and his partners look bad. So, after the arrest or whatever, or after the party was canceled or whatever, the Beverly Hills Police Department ended up going out to make some type of statement apologizing to Jaylen Brown because apparently they were wrong for canceling the party, stopping the party. And their permits, he had all the permits to do the party, everything. And they said the party wasn't loud. They said it wasn't even no reason for them to really be there. They just pulled up. And so so now Jaylen Brown, he just threw his statement. He was like, I accept your apology, but at the same time, I can't accept the fact that y'all made me look bad and made my partners look bad. So I may need to take legal actions.
I think he should, bro.
And it's crazy. Yeah, and Jaylen Brown is a very smart. He's one of the smartest NBA players in the league.
It's a fact.
For him to not, a lot of people don't like him because of how smart he is. I think him fouling legally would be good, not just for him and his name, but at the same time, just people need to stop playing with us. That's what I want to say. I think that was a black thing, man. I'm gonna be real. How after All-Star, I don't want to throw race out there, but after the All-Star game, it's Black History Month. After the All-Star game, they said party wasn't even loud. It was like we wanted them closed in, like just private little parties. How do you cancel something for All-Star weekend and then you drop a statement saying we're sorry, we wasn't supposed to? That's like that means you were just pulling an asshole move. One of your officers was pulling an asshole move, and I don't know, man. I don't like how we just get treated crazy out here, man. It's wild out here.
It was a left move.
Yep.
Yeah, man. No matter where you are, it's always gonna be some wild shit.
No, I'm with you though.
No matter where you are in life.
That's a fact. No, I definitely think that Jaylen Brown should do some kind of lawsuits, take some legal action against them folks, and sue for defamation of character, potential losses, potential future losses, because now nobody gonna come to none of my events anymore because they think they're gonna get shut down. I saw a little clip where the police had stopped him, and he was talking to the police officer, and he's like, this isn't a party, it's more of a networking event. And he was being, real professional and just talking with him and keeping a level head. He didn't raise his voice or anything. And the police officers were still like, we got to shut it down. He's like, okay, all right, cool. And he just went on about his business, shut the party down, and moved on. So shout out to JB for not escalating the situation and keeping the level. And like you said, bro, I definitely think you should sue their ass. Get your money back.
Yeah, man. You know how much money you probably lost for hosting that party and your partners and all that? That's embarrassing. And
to the point you said about us folks playing with us, bro, they ain't going to stop until we start hitting their pockets. That's the only thing people listen to. And that's suing is always our
That's
way
why
to
Drake
do it.
sued.
Yeah, yep. No, for real. That's a fact. Hey, on the point, Anthony Edwards, though. I know last year or the year before, whenever he said he don't want to be the face of the league, bro, but he's making a push to be that guy. He really is. Hey, look. I kind of got on his ass when he was sitting with Obama. When he was sitting with Obama, he was kind of on some. I kind of like, hey, you gotta maybe tone down a little bit. But he met Obama again this weekend. They had kicked it. He was like, we chilling. So I like Anthony Edwards, bro. I think he's doing the right things. He's sticking to his guns. He's being who he is, and I think it's resulting in a lot of success, bro. And we need an American-born superstar, and it's looking like he's gonna be the one.
But when we saying not too couple episodes ago that he was going through like injuries and flopping, who was we talking about that was flopping?
Not
talking about John Morant.
No, not Anthony. It wasn't Anthony Edwards, bro. Somebody was flopping, bro. I don't know who it was.
Anthony been playing well, bro. And look,
okay,
he's a high flyer. He comparable to Ja, but he can still shoot the three ball, bro. And he still plays defense. He's just an all around player, bro. And he has the personality and the confidence. I don't want to discount the confidence that he has. He has the personality and the confidence to go out there and do this thing. Yeah.
I mean, but like he's comparable, and a lot of people compare him to Michael Jordan, and it's like
that's his son, bro.
Yeah, like his confidence level is equatable. I mean, skill level is probably gonna get there, but like confidence level for sure. So I think that's gonna take him a long way.
Hey, get that ice out your back pocket, son. There you go. There you go.
Let me catch the ice, please.
Yeah, no. Anthony Edwards is Michael Jordan's son, the same way that Kawhi Leonard is LeBron's brother. I think they got some genome cloning stuff going on, man. And they just ain't telling us about it.
Nah.
But nah, bro. Michael Jordan, man. MJ.
Man. Hey, I think Michael just got caught in a bad moment. I don't think he meant nothing bad. When you look at it, just like, sadly, it's just like when your uncle or something. Oh Lord, I said the uncle.
No, look. Gather your thoughts. Yeah. I think that Michael Jordan got too comfortable. I think he's just too comfortable. He got around them. He probably kick it with these people, probably friends with the family or something. And, you know, that's the same thing that they do at their own houses. And, you know, everybody's household is a little bit different about, like, the social norms and what's okay in it. And I'm not saying that what Mike did is okay or wrong. But I'm saying that in some people's homes, maybe shaking little Billy's shirt to get the ice out of it isn't a big deal. Or maybe in some people's home, you can go and whoop their kid and put a little belt to ass for him. Like, everybody's houses is different. So whatever. I just say that I think that Michael Jordan got too comfortable in a public space with some random white kid. To us, we don't know his relationship with him, and he was trying to help him out. Right. I hope to God that he wasn't trying to grab that little boy's rump. And I don't think he was. It's Michael Jordan, bro. But at the same time, you got to be cognizant of public perspective.
Yeah. That's all, man. That's what everything you said was exactly how I was going to say it, bro. Because when you look at the video, he's having he's laughing. And you got to think about it, they just poured the Gatorade on all the family and the kid. And, you know, they probably and the kid probably, I still got ice in my bag. And, I got you the video with that laughing. As he see ice, I ain't see no ice fall. But as he see ice fall, he start going to the pants leg.
I ain't see no ice fall either, gang, but hey.
Yeah, then he started clapping. I was like, but at the same time, though,
the back of the kid's shirt was wet, so like maybe he was sitting down and some ice had fell down and he was trying to get the ice out the back of it. So, you know, man, that's Michael Jordan, man.
Yeah,
hey, look,
man. That's like
Space Jam, cuz, you know, when he did the little the super dunk, bro. Come on, man. Space Jam.
This the part where you say stuff before we can forget, huh?
yeah, Space Jam, bro. You feel me? Like, come on, man. You know,
bro. I don't think
MJ, bro.
He meant no harm, bro.
That's MJ. That's 23, bro.
Y'all remember that video though when he was playing basketball with the little white kids though?
No, bro. I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember that when he was like doing the little butt check while the little kid was outside.
No,
yeah.
He was doing charity, bro.
Man.
That was a charity.
Man, that was just some. If you look back at that, bro, that was friendly too, man. You know how the parents are probably on the side looking at, look at him tapping my son's ass. It sounds bad, but you know it's Michael Jordan at that point. They weren't tripping.
They wasn't, bro. I love Mike. Mike can do no wrong. None of the Mike.
I feel like Mike is a uncle who think he's just like what we just talked about. He's a super confident, super cocky. He probably know he can do whatever and get away. He don't mean no harm, but he just know like, man, it's just like because Mike done slapped some before. He done put his hands on for no reason. Man, Mike one of them dudes. So that's why
not helping this case, brother.
Diddy. I'm like Diddy right now. He can't do no wrong until we see wrong.
Hey, Mike, keep your hands to yourself, man.
Hey, now it's gonna be a whole conspiracy going on. Jordan had Lynn by his. That's why he.
Hey, Mike was off one of them green cigars. He forgot where he was at. He got too comfortable, man. That's all. That's all, man.
Yeah, you're right about the green.
Green cigar.
Definitely was off one of them greens.
Hey, that thing be big too, man. That's why his eyes be so yellow. Lungs be going. Kidney
need to
fall out his
get off of cigars and get off of drugs.
Hey, let's go from yellow eyes to black eyes, man. Have y'all seen this guy Larry Wheels and Dean the Great with Rampage Jackson?
Oh yeah.
All right, so that's been a cool 24 hours.
It has. It's been a very interesting 24 hours. Dean the Great is a boxer, apparently. Maybe a failed boxer. I don't know. I haven't seen him do any boxing matches. But he is getting a lot of social media attention now because he's kind of switched over to streaming and he done teamed up with Rampage Jackson. Now, I got thoughts about Rampage Jackson because Rampage Jackson had an issue where his son recently beat up the guy at the wrestling match because he felt like he was disrespected. And I feel like Rampage Jackson probably had something to do with that, either directly or inadvertently, just by who he is as a person and probably some of the things he imparted on his son. Now, Rampage Jackson replaced his son with this random streamer, Dean the Great, this boxer. And now they're a tag team duo and they just doing things together out in the world. So they go to this event or they go link up with this other streamer, Larry Wheels. Now, Larry Wheels, he looked like he about 6'5", about 300 pounds, and like 0% body fat. Like, yoked up, bro. Yeah. Super yoked up. And he got like a little 5'2" skinny white girl as his old lady. Interesting combination, whatever. The Dean the Great guy, he ends up And I don't know anything about Larry Wills and his interaction with the woman that he's portraying as his wife. I don't know if that's really his wife or not. There's theories online that it's not because she don't have a ring on her finger or anything like that. But there was like interactions between the woman playing his wife and the boxer guy, and he was like, "Yo, stop disrespecting me. Why are you talking to my wife?" And it kept going on, and eventually the guy ended up slapping him on stream in front of everybody. And I'm not upset at it. I'm not upset at it.
Rightfully so.
He kept going to her though. He kept trying to go to it. He kept saying, "Back up." He kept saying, "Back up, man. What you doing? Like, what the hell? Back up." And he was doing it in a laughing, smiling way, but he telling you over and over. He grabbing you. He pushing you back, back up, and you keep putting your hand out to her like, "Come here,"
and making gestures at her and saying stuff like she chooses, bro. Nah, bro. Be honest, bro. I don't move that way, bro. Y'all make that joke, but I do not move that way. If
they make her start singing to your girl anywhere and start grabbing her arm.
No, bro. I'm a charmer, yes, but I ain't gonna never be no overdoer, bro. Like that type of stuff was just unnecessary, bro. That was unnecessary.
Extremely. We'll play the clip for anybody who ain't seen it. So this is Larry Wills up here, the big guy. This is Dean the Great right here, the little homie. And that's Rampage Jackson. That's homie wife right there in the background. And so he keep trying to press up to her. Rampage like, bro, chill out. That's his wife. Like, you doing too much. Yeah. I know we on stream, but chill. And the whole thing about streaming is that you trying to clickbait. You trying to do wild stuff just to get attention so people can watch you. And I think it's even a conversation in that. Like, how far are people going just to get attention on these streaming websites?
So that's a good question because that's how I started to figure out, oh, this is fake.
He slapped the hell out of him.
He did.
Hey, but then that makes you think that this is fake though.
Because I'm thinking what's the whole
reason why it's so fake? Because you got to think about it. That's why I said it was an interesting 24 hours for Dean the Great. Because right after this man went to like another party, like not even 12 hours from there, and he got into it with Rampage's manager. The manager was like, something happened to where he just started talking to him. He was like, "Man, I'm just letting you know I don't know you." And the dude was like, "Yeah, I don't know you neither." And he was like, "Well, I don't care. I just let you know I don't know who you are as a streamer. I know you're a streamer, but I just don't know who you are." He was like, "Well, you gonna know me." He said he just started talking shit. And then he said, "Yeah." He said, "I don't fuck with you, but you gonna see me though." And as he started turning, nigga punched him dead in his
Hey, he did go back and try to get some get back. He the guy that punched him is gonna show here in a second. He tried to run up behind him and get like 3 hits in it. You can hear him like oos, 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 like making the MMA noises when he punched him, but he ain't doing no damage to the dude, bro. This is the other guy right here. He picking on Big. I ain't gonna hold you, Daryl. You say I got an issue with Big, bro. These are the type of I probably hit no boxing in a basketball gym, per your estimation. I don't know. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Yeah, per his estimation. I don't agree with that, but that's what he'll say. He'll be like, "Nah, bro, you can't guard him. Y'all can get too physical, bro."
He know me. Cause if I see him finna guard a big nigga, I'm like, man, get on some. Go get the other tall. He ain't that big, but go get on him right there. He's skinny.
Go over there because
get the skinny.
The thing is, I don't think
turn
Pat
into a
is
match
the
for
dominance.
No, you saw that, bro?
Damn.
I don't know. It was really kind of like an elbow,
boxer, bro. He a boxer and got hold twice.
Yeah.
Now you gotta think about this. This is another reason why I said it's so fake. If you go back and go back right before the punch, P. Pause it. Right there. You see right there what's on his neck?
That mic.
That mic.
Yeah.
That mic. So when he hit him, y'all know how loud that thing connected for the stream.
Yeah.
And you see how viral it's been going lately. That's clickbait, bro.
They always got the mic right there, though, bro.
Man, that's playing to me, man.
It might be though.
I don't know.
I don't disagree.
Yeah, because after that happened, I ain't gonna lie. I started thinking, what the we can do to make clickbait. I'm finna pull up on one of y'all, jump y'all. Yeah, nigga. They gonna get a whole visual. They gonna click. They gonna tune in next week on 3130.
Shoot your ass on the ankle.
This ain't real.
This is fake.
I'll do it with the bow and arrow. It ain't gonna be a fatal shot, man.
Don't worry about it. I ain't coming to you.
You gonna go out like Snowfall. You try to pull that move. I'm free.
Don't worry.
Free. No,
Man, I was
bro.
gonna pull up on P2.
Nah, bro, that's why I don't want to
it.
be a
Nigga
streamer,
talking
bro. Like
over
that
here.
type of streamer, I think. Again, it's all acting. You all gotta. I mean, some of it feels real. Some of it seems like it's supposed to be real. That's the allure to it. It's like reality TV on drugs, but it's like even reality TV at some point was just scripted. Like, so I don't like scripted feels. But I don't know if none of those two incidents were, because bro might just be a dumbass.
You think he just rage bait is the hitter?
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
I think people know when the cameras come out, there's especially like in the Hollywood, LA area, there's unspoken agreement that we're gonna be a little bit extra because there's cameras out. We got to put on that character, put on that mask, and when the cameras go down, we can have a conversation. But while it's on, that's the contract that you agreed to when you move to LA. That's their social contract. The camera's on, the showtime.
LA. I mean, it is what it is, bro. Speaking of LA, Russell.
What's that?
Y'all saw what he said about Wayne?
Nope.
Yeah, I saw
Y'all didn't see that?
What'd he say?
Apparently that Wayne's music, like, there's some right and wrong about it in my opinion, but L.A. Russell or Lil Russell, whatever they call him, he said that Lil Wayne's music lacked substance, or that he wasn't ever talked about nothing, or he never talked about anything.
Yeah.
And there's been a debate about it online because, we got the people that know Wayne for real, or listen to Wayne for real, and the people that's only listen to the hits. So it's...
Let me find a clip and play it so we can discuss the debate. Because I might agree with his ass.
Yeah.
I think I do.
Can y'all hear this?
I start listening to everything. Like, I start maturing as a human, and I'm like,
can y'all hear
this nigga wasn't talking about nothing for a long time. And
I think that's what his argument was.
Like as someone who like grew up in these communities,
Right.
and grew up with homies who I seen want to be bloods because they following Wayne and want to be gangster and want to shoot all the gun bar and shit.
Right.
Like, I've seen the negative that he contributed to the community, and I had to look like, man, what are the songs where he really talked about something and gave? And out of 1,000-song catalog, it's minute on this end.
It's like Georgia Bush.
And that do bother me. Tie My Hands.
That's what I was going to say. Tie My Hands is the only one I can think of.
And that's the thing. It's like, if I hug you once, but I slap the shit out you 1,000 times, your affinity for me is you're probably going to remember me for this. And a lot of people don't, as I mature, a lot of my old favorite artists, I'm now like, damn. Yeah. Like, I love you because I learned how to rap to you, but when you look at the contribution, it's like, man, grew a disdain.
Yeah.
No, I feel him.
No, I still where he come from.
When they made a point when they said "Tie My Hands." Now I did think of other songs, but that was one of the only songs. Yeah, there's so many other songs, but no lie, it's like when you do look at the reason why they possibly don't let a Lil Wayne perform at a Super Bowl. I mean, he don't have friendly songs, and then also not only just he don't have friendly songs, but it's like when you hear what he's saying, bro, it's like he's just saying a bunch of shit. Like, that's all he's just saying, a lot of shit. And it's nothing. Let's just say it's no substance for real with it. Like, even with that last album. Now that he had one song, I'm Just Being Myself, I like that. Because he just kind of just rapping about how he is himself. He's really rapping about his life and how he feel about him. But anything else, man, I ain't gonna lie. When you try to say Lollipop, that's like his biggest song ever. And I ain't gonna lie, Lollipop, if you think about it, I ain't going back to listen to Lollipop. It ain't got no substance nowadays. That's just me.
I agree and disagree with the subject because I'm a fan, but I'm not as big of a fan as my brother was. But like, I'm a fan and I can understand, and I've been listening to him for so long that I know that mixtape wise, catalog wise, album wise, there's a lot of songs that he has where he's speaking about substance stuff, but it's all wrapped. A lot of it is wrapped in the persona of this gangster mentality, right? And this and there's been years of Wayne just rapping about stuff just to be rapping and saying stuff just to be saying. So I can see where he's coming from, but I also know that there's a side of it where it's like I can't really say that it's minute on one end and it's more on the other end. I can say that it was received more, the stuff that wasn't talking about nothing was put out more, was pushed more, was given a bigger platform, and that's the problem. But that's not a Wayne problem, that's a cultural problem. That ain't Wayne's fault, but I mean, he did contribute.
That's a Wayne problem too.
He did contribute.
Cause that song "Something About You," that's a beautiful song. But at the same time, when you got a song like "Something About You" on a mixtape where there's a whole bunch of other songs where he just is talking about a whole bunch of it outweighs the good shit. So that's all I'm saying. Like that's all he's basically saying. He's basically saying that Wayne got so much music to the point that you can't say he have substance, because if you was to go listen to some Wayne song, if you was to say shuffle Lil Wayne, you know, half the time the first couple of songs are gonna be some that you really don't like that's from Wayne.
It depends on
you gotta be honest about that.
It depends on the era that I'm listening to, and it depends on what I'm listening to. Because if I'm listening to Wayne after Carter 4, Wayne after Carter 4, I'm like, I'm not a fan. I'm just being honest. Carter 4 after, I'm not that big of a fan of none of that. I'm not the type of fan that's gonna go and try to find what I like in nothing after that, because I'm like, it's some stuff I like in some of the stuff after that, but not enough. And even before that, though, like you said, there's a lot of stuff that he talked about where he put out some stuff that is like, this is going to be negative towards the community anyway. These are negative subjects. These are things that maybe we shouldn't be talking about, but you're such a good rapper and you're so good at putting it out that I want to hear it. I want to see how you say it. Like, Where the Cash At? I love that song, but I know that that's a negative song. I mean, like, songs where We Taking Over, I love the song, but I know that what he's saying and how he's saying it still speaks to him saying and doing negative stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I love your ability, but I also know that you use your ability for the most part for some negative things. Yeah.
Can I jump in and say that I don't want us to equate positive to substantial, and I don't want us to equate negative to lacking substance.
Okay.
Because I know plenty of negative rappers that have music with substance in it.
Okay.
I just want to point that out.
Why?
No, I get that. You can be talking about a negative subject and have a good substance of music. I think what L.A. Russell was saying was what he's talking about lacked substance. Exactly. Not that his music lacked. I mean, because I think there's some music, a lot of Wayne music that lacks substance. Carter 4 adjacent, like after Carter 4 is some stuff that I just don't like. But we talking about his lyrical ability and what he was able to give as an artist through all of the years. There's plenty of projects and plenty of songs where I could say he talked about plenty of stuff of substance. Like we talking about Georgia Bush, we talking about Tie My Hands, we talking about Prostitute, we talking about it's so many different things. Yeah, it's so many things where he mirrors, like it's so many songs that are prominent, but it never got the light that some of the stuff that he's talking about negative things about got.
So how about we say instead he didn't lack substance? Let's just say he lost passion.
I don't think he lost passion. He just didn't care no more. Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
If you don't care no more, what's that?
He don't care what other people think no more. I think he's still like rapping, but he don't care. I think where Wayne fell off, in my opinion, is where he stopped tapping into what we wanted. He only wanted to do what Wayne wanted to do, and that's the problem. And what Wayne want to do ain't always right or always good for his brand. And that's where I'm like, I can do without Wayne sometimes now, because I'm like, he ain't doing nothing that's impressive. Like, I will see why people would prefer YB, but I can understand why people, Wayne to me, YB is like, to me, the new Wayne when it comes to how he grabs the audience, how he grabs his people, how he motivates. Because the people that liked Wayne back in the day, bro, like truthfully, the amount of people that really looked for Wayne to drop something, look for Wayne to put out. Y'all can make the faces y'all want, but it's the truth. YB is the new Wayne, bro.
Wayne ain't never grabbed me like that. I wouldn't even let that touch me.
YB more like Tupac, man.
Yeah, maybe emotionally speaking, you're right. He may have more of a gravitation towards Tupac as far as
DMX type
matter. But I'm talking about like the type of hold that he has on the youth. Lil Wayne had a hold on the youth, bro. Y'all can't act like he did on our youth.
I hate to be honest. On my end, I felt like I was, and this is just my honesty. I feel like I was forced to like Wayne in a sense growing up, because so many people he was put everywhere. People were riding that man, like, and I'm gonna just say they was riding that man. When I was in public school, that's when I first went to public school. Yeah, I was a T.I. fan. I was the king of the South. Like that, I used to be on that. That's because I just like what he was actually rapping on his album. Like he was rapping about stuff on his album. Even when he had the like I Like My Beat Down Low, like he had those songs, but he had songs where he would rap about his family, his kids, his grandma, his Uncle Phil. I mean, with Big Phil and his uncle, all them. Like he gave me a story behind him. But then that was also during the era where everybody was on that. Oh, when Wayne started freestyling, when you hit a lighter. Oh yeah, man, it's gonna be, and it was like I was forced to hear it. So it made me gravitate to want to like it. But then I'm gonna just be honest. Once Wayne started losing his, let's just say once he started losing his credibility with people, I ain't gonna lie, I stopped with Wayne. Yeah, and I don't even think I would have with Wayne. I think I was easily influenced. I'll put it like that. Yeah. And that's just my honesty.
I feel you, bro. I honestly think Russell's statement, he's probably the only person that can say that, given the kind of music that he makes, because he does a real family-friendly, consumer-friendly music, and it puts him in a position where he can morally grandstand above some other artists. Do I think it's right? It's not really my opinion. But I do think that it's easy to look back into history and be like, oh, this was wrong, or oh, this wasn't right. But at the time, we all love Lil Wayne. You feel me? Because the same point that you just said, Daryl, like the marketing push behind him was just too much. And we all love Lil Wayne, regardless of how you feel about him today. We love him. So I think it's easy pickings for Russell to choose Lil Wayne and be like, oh, he was this and now he that, and oh, he not talking about nothing. So what, bro? That was 2012. It's 2026 now. We've all developed as a people, as a human race, as a society, as rap music, as a genre, as artists. Yep. Yeah, it's supposed to progress. So yeah, I don't know. I think sometimes folks be going for easy targets, and I don't even care about Wayne like that.
He's an easy target
Wayne
now.
Don't even care. Wayne don't even care for the outside talk, so that's how he know he can bring up Wayne, because Wayne ain't gonna respond to it.
He not now. He do care about stuff, but he don't care about this. He ain't gonna have no comment. The only thing Wayne still care about is getting snubbed from the Super Bowl, and I wish he would let that go. But
he even said something.
Russell asked people on his ass about signing the Rock Nation. He need to worry about that.
Some came up recently about Rock Nations. What was it? Vlad or
bro? That was clickbait.
That was clickbait. Okay.
Yes, of course.
I ain't gonna bring it up there.
I think it's valid to bring up. We hear shit. Vlad had dropped like a 3-page tweet saying that Rock Nation organized all this stuff with Tory. Rock Nation gonna try and kill him. Blah blah blah. Just a whole lot of BS, bull crap, bull jive, whatever you want to call it. And he put that on Twitter, and then a day later he went back and said, "Now, guys, I hope that y'all can understand how you can use the internet to push any narrative that you want. Nothing that I said here was really true," and blah blah blah. It's like just boring online, bro. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, bro. Within the next by 2030, if you still online, you're gonna be lame as hell. Mark my words. I'm a pattern watching, bro. Yeah. I'm a pattern watching that. Y'all done seen me predict some shit. Y'all done seen it, bro. So I'm not just talking about 2030. If you online, you lame as gonna be back to real life.
You Simpsons with it. So I can't
be back to real life, bro. All this patterns, everything come and go, bro. Everything come and go. And the internet is getting too far. It's leaning too far to one side. It's finna start doing a mass deportation from that. And then in 2050, we're gonna all be back on it when some cool come out, like, or a new invention for the internet happen. But I think
this shit gonna get old at some point. This shit gonna get old at some point. This shit, the whole
that's old now.
Everybody looking at people. Oh, I just want to see what these girls look like on social media. I ain't gonna lie, because that's me. I got a problem with that. Like,
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. When they get like some real body technology, and that shit probably not too far away to where you kind of see it now. Like, let's say somebody get a prosthetic arm or something. Boom, they gotta like get a rope, like a kind of like a fake arm put on. Now, when they upgrade the materials for that stuff and upgrade the technology behind that, and people can start modifying their bodies, that's when they're going to get out the internet, because now they're going to start caring about the look more. They kind of already doing it with the BBLs and all this other stuff, but when they put the technology into the bio,
I think what you said, though, P, that people just tired of it. Like, that's just that. People are going to get tired of it and want to go back into the real world, because I can see that. Yeah, it's the real world will be different again. They'll be like, oh, going outside is fun again, or being actually around people again and doing the things that were considered old, just like Styles come back.
Being present.
You know what I'm saying? That
mm-hmm. They give you something. They give you some robotic knees. You ain't even gotta really just change out your legs, but they put something like technical in your knees, and now you can go out and jump and run and dunk on fun.
I was on YouTube. I seen like just some shorts of like people with exoskeletons, and so this is just people on the street, just random human beings. This ain't no army funded. This ain't nothing military. This ain't nothing government related. It's just people that bought an exoskeleton for like $200-$300, and it'll help you walk. So like typically you walking by yourself, the exoskeleton's gonna push your knees up, help you move a little bit quicker. And it has like a walk mode and a run mode, and then I think like a power efficiency mode. But it's stuff out there, bro. When they become more mainstream, everybody get access to it. I think things gonna change a little bit.
Hopefully I get one.
So you keep playing ball.
Yeah. Because I already got in my mind that I want to be able to run forever. I want to be able to shoot ball forever. But I ain't gonna lie, running as much as I run, when I go hoop, it's hard to jump. And so you give me something where I can get some new knees and I can jump. Oh, it's over with.
Regrow that cartilage. If they make something that regrow cartilage, bro, hey, if y'all can regrow cartilage and hairlines, holla at me. It's up. Oh God.
Okay. On to the next subject.
Hey, if I get my knees back, my elbows back, and my hairline back.
Oh, that's smarter though. Stop playing. P back.
What happened to his elbows?
Back.
All my joints bad, bro. I need cartilage. All my joints gone.
PJ's back.
All my cartilage gone. Hey, look, I was watching Joe Budden podcast. We switching over to music a little bit. I was watching Joe Budden podcast and they interviewed Teddy Riley. Now, I never understood the impact that Teddy Riley had on the music industry. He's been doing this stuff since like the 80s. You know what I'm saying? And up until 2026 today, he's still putting out music. So shout out to him, first of all, for being a Black History Month figure. A pillar in R&B, soul music. I think he did some jazz, all kinds of stuff, just being a pillar in the music industry, period. But one thing that he said that was interesting, bro, because we was just talking about MJ touching the children. Mike Jordan. He said that the other MJ was not touching children. And so the theory that he said, and as kids, we always heard, oh, Michael Jackson, he was trying to touch the kids. Oh, he hanging kids over balconies. He doing strange stuff with them. Teddy Riley says that Michael Jackson was trying to save the kids. And he says that if you know what's going on, then you know. And then you think about all this Epstein Island stuff that came out, bro. And Michael Jackson probably being around some of these elites and probably seeing some of this stuff go on and having the childhood that he had where he was, he was disciplined. He was disciplined. He might not want to see other kids go through any kind of discipline, especially if it was worse than what he had. Bruh, it's a world in which I could see Michael Jackson really trying to save the kids and it being twisted and manipulated by the media, which is owned by the same people that's with Epstein in the files, saying that he was trying to touch these kids, and then they put that message out as part of his legacy to ruin any work that he was trying to do. So I don't know, bro. Shout out Neverland.
No, man, like what you saying sounds legit because I was gonna piggyback on that. Like you say this a lot, where the media is gonna put out what they want us to see, and
history is written by the victors, bro.
Yeah, so they like, well, we know Michael pushing against this. We know Michael is because Michael's everything that he's ever done or said was for the peace, right, and for the world and for the children, and he even got songs about it, right? So it's like you would think, in our eyes, we were considering it weird. You know what I'm saying? We were like, well, Michael's weird. He didn't change his skin. He liked kids. He want to be a kid forever. So we looking at him like he's a weirdo. Meanwhile, there's actual weirdos. And so they're like, let's just make this look even worse so that we can distract from what's really going on is that we really do rock with kids and we really are trying to get kids over to this island. And he really don't rock with that, but he look like he do. He's the perfect person to put out as the pedo. Yes. So I can understand that. I never believed it, not because I'm a Michael Jackson fan, but because it was a lot of stuff that just felt like it was a narrative being pushed on him a long time. So I couldn't really fully believe, and there was never really like enough evidence for me to be like, oh yeah, he did this. But what you're saying sounds legitimate. So
bro, it's a possibility, dog. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I was one of them folks that when they said that Sierra was Sierra back in the day, like, okay, maybe I believed it. I'm like, oh, that's what she is? Because I'm a kid and I'm dumb as hell. I don't know anything about the world. So when I heard the stuff about Michael Jackson, maybe I kind of believed it. Oh, he doing this? Okay, I'm dumb. I don't know anything about the world. But you start to learn, bro, and it's like, this stuff come out about Epstein, and I wouldn't have thought this if it wasn't for the transparency, the calm, the confidence in which Teddy Riley spoke, bro. He's not. He didn't say this to try to. He wasn't even talking about Epstein or no shit. He just said, "No, Mike ain't touch them kids. Y'all know that." Think about it. He was trying to save them, and then he went on to the next thing. Like, he ain't even emphasize it, bro. And when people just drop a nugget like that and then they move forward with it, like, if you got it, you got it. If you don't, whatever. That's the stuff that made me think about it, bro. And I can't see Teddy Riley just putting that out there to try to save Michael's legacy. Mike's legacy is done. But Teddy said he was a close friend of Mike. He was like, yo, no, that's not what it was. So I don't know, bro. It was just interesting to me to see that, hear that, and it got my wheels spinning, especially with where the world is today and all the information that's been put out.
So I will say that I can believe what Teddy said. I can believe that he could possibly be trying to save the children. And I can say I do believe that Michael made it hard to believe his ass. And I ain't gonna lie. I understand what we saying. Like, yeah, we can continue to push the narrative, which is true. Medias can continue, but it's when you giving them push. And you not giving the damn to fix it. And you go build a amusement park in your backyard, and you letting people out loud know that you sleeping with Home Alone in your bed, in the same bed.
He was weird.
And then for you to know that is weird, and you know, but
wait,
you
Home
try
Alone,
to make
like Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, he slept in the bed with that nigga.
Then Macaulay Culkin
they used to sleep
come
together.
out and say that he got like touched by by some Hollywood executives.
You never know. And you know, and that might have been him saving him.
That's what I'm saying.
He probably saved him, and they probably were comfortable. Well, that's why I say it could be true. But still, Michael, you got Never Land. I'm sorry to go this route. You had rooms on top of rooms in them houses, in them mansions. That could have slept in any other room. You slept in the bed with these little kids. And so we can sit here and say it's weird behavior. I don't give a if he didn't touch him. At the same time, you a grown man sleeping in a bed with another man's child.
I don't agree with that at all. But the premise of trying to quote unquote save these kids from the quote unquote
actual freaks,
Hollywood PDFs, quote unquote, allegedly, in my opinion.
Yeah.
What I've heard.
Yeah. It makes sense.
It sounds like it makes sense. But I'm just saying
I'm not saying
made it look
true.
bad on his end.
I just think that it creates an interesting conversation, and I think it puts a thought out there to the universe, and maybe some people should take it to their brain and toss around and see what it comes up in their own psyche. But
and I think it's just you're gonna have the people that you're gonna have the people that think that this happened. You're gonna have people that don't think it happened. Like you got enough people in the world that's on either side anyway that it really don't matter because he's dead. So
I just want to tell the Jackson Estate. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be starting something. I just was putting out a honest, review of what I thought of it because I'm sure y'all thought. I'm sure Latoya and Jen was like, why you have him over there in the same room?
They thought it was weird too.
We're not doing nothing. We're just eating gummy bears and watching movies. Like,
all right. So let's continue that train of thought, bro. All right. So if you Macaulay Culkin, and while you filming Home Alone, one of the robber touched on you, at that moment you've instantly lost your innocence.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, if I'm Michael Jackson and I understand what losing your innocence too early can do to you, and I want to try to help you regain that innocence, then I'm gonna build this kid platform where you come here and feel and be like a little kid and get all that, try to regain that innocence, bro. I'm not trying to cape for him. I'm just following the logical train of thought based on what Teddy Riley said and just trying to put all that together, bro. I don't know, but I'm just saying, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Keep that same scenario. Keep that same scenario you just said. Now continue it. Now, he been touched by robbers before. Michael, yeah, he's seen it. I want to protect you. And now you come to his house. Next thing you know, you walking around. Yeah, you can stay with me for the weekend. This will be your room. Next thing you know, y'all eating dinner right before you're going to bed, right? Yeah, okay, I'll be there in a minute. As a child, you like, huh?
I wouldn't even look at it that way. I wouldn't. I'm not trying to be an apologist because if he did do this, then that's not what I'm saying. But if you an adult and you have a kid that feels safe in your presence, and let's say it starts thundering outside, the kid gonna be like, "Dad, can I come get in the bed?" Yeah, like I don't see that as strange as we can try to portray it to be. But again, that's why I say it's important for who controls the narrative and who tells the story, because you can make it be like, "Oh, the kid was scared because it was thundering, so he jumped in the bed with Mike." Because that's his legal guardian at the moment. Because he ain't got no legal guardian in Hollywood. Because he's the pedophiles touching on him or some stuff like that. You know, so I don't know, bro. I'm just putting it out there, man.
The parents don't care a lot. The parents, honestly, a lot of
the kids off, bro. They trying to make some money.
I know. All I'm saying is, I know. Some people probably don't care enough to like keep the narrative to keep the narrative safe. All I'm saying is, as individuals, still for individuals, you just have to be able to learn how to portray yourself. And if that was just a moment where we're just gonna say, well, Michael Jackson was a weird guy, but he didn't mean no harm. Well, then I hate that the people that was around him couldn't allow him to see that this could possibly be more trouble on him than it would be onto anybody else. That's all. They
probably did tell him.
They probably did, and he like, I don't give a damn. And that's probably why they put him off with that morphine. The doctors did. We all know how he died, bro. But when you put all that shit together, bro. When you put all that shit together, bro. He say, look, you know what? Of course they're gonna make me look bad because they think that I'm messing with the kids, but that's not really what it is. I'll risk it myself. I'll put myself on the line for them. It doesn't matter to me. I'll do it. I can imagine Michael saying that shit. So put me in the news and make me sound crazy, but I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to save the kids.
And it's the thing, bro. The truth is, every media was against Michael at one point.
And look, all the media companies are owned by the. I can't say it.
Them people. But you know how many people portrayed Michael in different shows and cartoons, and all of them were pushing the same, narrative, right? They were all pushing the same thing because they wanted to crucify Michael for so long because he had. We know what Michael did. They wanted to take him out. And granted, I don't know what Michael really did in his real world. I don't know. We call Michael and Prince weird. We don't know what they did in their real world. As kids, we just saw what the media was putting in front of us. Mm-hmm. And when I got older, I started to realize, no, these people are just individuals that fought against or did not go along with the narrative. Truthfully, I think Michael Jackson was an elitist in a way where he wanted to be better than everybody in his field, even his own family. Do I believe he was that type of person? Yes. Musically speaking, he was a butthole in that way. But was he a bad person? A nasty person? Nah, I doubt it.
And when you get to the highest heights of your field, at a certain point, you're going to have to cross that threshold. You got to join that fraternity. You're going to have to do whatever it is that it takes to get to that next stage. And if Mike was at the top of the top of the top of the top, and he's being pushed by every major label out here, and he owns all these catalogs, and he's shaking hands and talked to all these people, he's been in the same room with these people that is on the same list for Epstein. So when I put all that together, bro, I can't imagine what he's seen, what he saw, and what he wanted to fight against, and how that could have potentially impacted how his trajectory of his life went. That's all I'm saying.
In my opinion, last opinion, I feel like Michael Jackson is this. Now, this is just my conspiracy on Mike. I believe Mike is not really a human. Mike is an alien, and Mike came down here at a time. You got to think about it. Nobody else in his family was talented as him. I don't think he's the only one that turned white.
Janet Jackson talented, bro. I ain't
gonna no. He said that's his baby. That's his baby, supposed baby sister.
Oh, that's his alien sister.
Yeah, she's not alien. She just came up under him, so she got to learn a lot from him. That's the real talent. The real talent. Yeah, because he was already a superstar as an alien. So when he came down, Dad took the family, made the Jackson 5. The next thing you know, he started going up higher than the group. As he go higher than the group, you gotta think about it. Now his skin starts to melt. All that paint that his mama put that makeup on to make him little brown is going away. So now everybody like, why are you looking white? Oh my God, they starting to see it. So he ended up just taking all that paint off, and he became the new Michael Jackson. But he wasn't never the old Michael Jackson. He was always Michael Jackson made up.
He was always the new Michael Jackson, even when he was old.
Yeah. And he's also a part of the alien clan. Mama say Mama Sa Mama Kusa.
The Anunnaki.
Mama say Mama Sa Mama Kusa clan.
Nah, I'm with you.
Yeah. And so I think he came down.
They was out there with the Dogon tribe and them.
He came down here basically. I feel like he came down here because in his planet, kids was being, they was being, and he had to save that there. Once he got it to where he got all the kids safe in that planet, he found that it was another planet where kids was getting touched on and all type of stuff, abused. So that's why he came to Earth. He came to Earth to save us. They knew what Mike was trying to do. Mike, he wasn't 50 years old when he died.
He was like Jesus, bro.
Mike was 227.
227 years old?
Yeah, when he came down here.
He was already that old.
So they say he died at 50. Mama said Mama Sa Makusa.
I thought that was how he got here.
It's like on the side of Venus. It's like right on the side of Venus. Like west.
It's a
Midwest
clan of Venus. Okay.
I thought
Midwest of Venus.
Women.
Nah. Well, you see where Mike is like how he stand out differently. He was different.
That's why he had long hair.
That's why they sent him.
That's why he had long hair, bro. It makes sense. And that's why his voice was so soft.
Yeah.
Because he was alien from Mama Say Mama Sa Mama Kusa.
You thought he
technically a feminine alien, but he was still kind of a man.
Yeah,
I'm with you, bro.
That's why he couldn't have no kids.
He was never one of the other.
That's why he couldn't have no kids. Why you think every time he grabbed himself, he had two fingers like this and grabbed it? Yeah. What you think he grabbed it?
That was his battery pack.
Yeah, that was how he charged up.
Bro, I get it.
Okay. That's why Usher would never be the next Michael. So,
speaking of Usher,
thank you.
Usher, I'm gonna continue his career.
Thank you. Please, next subject.
Hey, I had to find a way.
Hey, I was liking that. I'm glad y'all sat there and listened because that's a true story.
Oh, I'll with the best of them.
Yeah, it wasn't. Okay,
yeah.
So the question is, why did Usher almost leave the music game after the Confessions album? Well, Usher and Big Sean did an interview for I think
Usher
it was
who?
today. E.T.
Big Sean.
Big Sean was asking them questions?
No, Big Sean and somebody was asking them questions. They both are opening up a Boys and Girls Club in Detroit. Big Sean and Usher opening up a Boys and Girls Club. So they did an interview on both of them from the E.T. Tonight Club.
No, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Shout out Big Sean, man. Boy.
Yeah. So yeah, boy. Yeah, nah. So
they
did like some type of interview, and the lady was like, she basically found out like right after the Confessions album that Usher he considered quitting and was asking why he almost considered quitting, and he was basically saying, after selling, I think he sold like how many albums did he sell? J Mac, the Usher connoisseur. What was the number though? It was like 5 million.
I don't know what the number is for Diamond, but he went down.
Well, basically, he was saying that he sold so many records to the point to where it was like he was wondering how would he ever duplicate it, or should he duplicate it, or or did he even feel the need to even stress to try to make those numbers again? And so he was like, once he started putting too much on him to like actually do it again and again and again and again, the expectation is the pressure. He was like, he started just quit it all, like leave it all at Confessions. And I thought that was an interesting take because I was like, if Usher would have, pulled a Lauryn Hill, I think, in my opinion, I felt like I would have felt like Usher would have had a better career.
Usher ain't even write his own music.
He don't.
No.
So why would he? All right, another question. Why was Big Sean in this interview with Usher?
Because Usher and Big Sean are opening up a Boys and Girls Club in Detroit. It is big to do.
I'm with you on that part. What questions did they ask Big Sean during this interview?
You know,
how you doing? You all right today? Yeah. Do you mind if we talk to
Hey, they kept it simple with Big Sean. Ask them questions like about Detroit, you know, how he grew up there and stuff. You know, to lead into the Boys and Girls Club. Yeah. Like, wow,
we talk to Usher real quick.
But you're right, though. That's how Usher got brought in the interview, though. Because it's like, boy, it went off. It went off subject with Usher.
Can you run to the store and get us some Phillies? Hey, just real quick, buddy. You talk to Usher. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. No, but honestly, I ain't gonna lie. When I looked at that interview and Usher explained it in that way, and I ain't gonna lie, I would have probably appreciated Usher more. And I think it's sad me saying that because you know we grew up. Me and Jay, we grew up on Usher for real.
Yeah.
I mean, we was in college singing it. Yeah, we was in college. We had a video. Me and him was in the new dorms in front of the mirror, you know, over there by the bathroom, in the sink. You know how the bathroom, you walk in the room, you got the sink right there in the mirror as you can see the two rooms. Me and him had a video. We was sitting there singing, "You Don't Have to Call." And we posted on Instagram. And I remember that shit actually did like some numbers. Cute. It was cute at the time, right? I ain't gonna even lie. It was.
Y'all wasn't
we grown now. That's we weren't shirtless. I had on a thermal. I had on pants too. Cool. Yeah.
All right, just make it
small then.
So I can say we grew up on him, but I will say too, I understand why he said that because that was like the biggest of Usher that we ever seen. And after that, it's like, because they asked him, was the Super Bowl the biggest moment of his life? He said it was just a highlight moment. Because you got to think about it. Confessions during that time, 87-01, going all the way to Confessions, that was the biggest time to be an Usher. Yeah, that was the biggest time to be an Usher fan, bro. So it's like now when you do go lead Confessions and then you go to like the album Raymond versus Raymond, it kind of started dying career. And his name never died. It just was like, it's Usher. It's Usher. Yeah, it's Usher. That's why he was like, Usher, baby. At that point, it's just a name.
If Usher would have came out in 2024 and did that shit, he wouldn't have the same career. It's a lot of artists in the 90s that benefited from
that time.
Lack of competition. Mm-hmm. Lack of competition and
lack of exposure.
Yeah.
No, they had a lot of exposure, but it wasn't. If there was 50 other Ushers out there and you take 2 years off, bro, your spot getting took. But it wasn't. It wasn't, bro. Today, you can't take 2 years off.
I felt like it was talent out there back then. I felt like it was more talent out there back then. They just didn't get the exposure. I feel like the internet today, I feel like the internet started when YouTube started is what started making labels fall apart.
All right, I'm with you. I guess I kind of look at it as you got kind of like your exposure through the music, and then I done lost my train of thought.
I feel where you're coming from. So I feel both parts. So when it comes to Usher's time frame, he did have competition, but it wasn't on the level that we're looking at now because there's so many people that's able to be an Usher now or able to be
the barrier of entry. That's what I was looking for.
Usher then did have competition, but most of his competition weren't solo artists. Most of his competition were groups and people that had already built a name through
and that. Genuine.
Yeah, and Genuine. Those were Genuine was a prominable. He was one of those people.
He's a big name.
It was crazy.
You still got the neo soul artists and stuff too, but it's like the barrier of entry was different, bro. Like today, you can go get Pro Tools on the computer and pay $50, and now you're able to start making music. Back then, you had to go get in the studio, pay $100 an hour. Or get with a label to put the music out, so it was a different type of competition. Yeah. I'm with you on he had his competition for sure because it was still big names there, but they all had to come through that same system. Versus today, you can come from anywhere and make your music. Everybody don't get to that same level because we don't have the right exposure for all the artists out there. But it's just like a different kind of competition.
Yeah, it's so many more levels to it now. Then it really was just if you got in that door, man, you got an opportunity because once they choose to push you. Once they chose Usher was already set. Now, Usher did have a time frame where he could have fallen off before Confessions, where he was going through his puberty transition stage, where if they didn't continue to push for him, we probably would have never had a Confessions. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that we had that opportunity, because if we didn't have that Confessions, your mic wouldn't.
Yeah, what was after that, bro?
I know. That's why I turned. That's why I went mute. I didn't want to interrupt him. That was funny.
But seriously though, if they didn't keep pushing on him, because they could have gave up on him, because I think they spent a lot of money creating Usher. They put a lot of time and energy into Usher. When he didn't pan out initially, they could have said, "All right, we done with you." But they saw the potential in him, and they were able to capitalize even more off of his name and his talent. Granted, I do think he's one of the better voices, but he wasn't no Luther, he wasn't no Whitney, he was just somebody they gave a chance. And he's really good, but they really gave him a chance and made him better and allowed him to get better and grow. So we don't get that opportunity now, but we just got a bunch of people that get a chance to put themselves out. So he wouldn't have had the same opportunities now that he had then. He definitely
pop your collar, don't make you sweat. Hey, ladies, fellas. Like, what the fuck? I ain't gonna lie. When Usher dropped the Confession out, that was 2004. Then 2006, 2005, Chris Brown dropped Run It. And I hated Chris Brown. I hate to say it, but I hated Chris Brown. But it was the fact that Chris Brown, that's when Usher named, he wasn't the number one R&B artist no more. And it was like after that, that's when Usher started to kind of fall into a group of R&B, Neo. All these people started coming.
Yeah,
that's why I said when the internet
coming.
Once the internet and the label started splitting up and everything started going different ways, more artists started to be able to come up, and that's why we're in today where we got the social media. That's what I was meaning. If Usher, I feel like Usher's career would have been more relevant if he would have pulled a Lauryn Hill. That's what I mean. Lauryn Hill did that album, and her name is still big to this day, still doing shows. I feel like Usher, if he didn't do nothing then and then came back today, he'll be one of the biggest things just because his name still sparks so much from 04 Confession. That's what I mean. So, but
I don't think that he should have stopped. I can't say that he should, because Confessions was, truthfully, he did good with Confessions, really good. He could have stopped there, yes. But would he have been the name that he is now still? I don't know, because truthfully, he did keep catapulting himself after, because he knew how to put himself in the right spaces and have
as a performer. As a
performer and as a single chooser, because the singles that people were writing for him, like he still has. Papers came out, even though it wasn't a big deal, but Papers came out, we went crazy as kids. We was middle school, early high school. Papers
we were childish, bro. We thought all the songs that people were making back then were literally about their lives.
Yes, and we and that's the time frame that he was catapulting off of. It was like people still believed that this was real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He really talk about some stuff that's happening in his life, which it could have been, could have not been. I don't know.
I felt like I was bamboozled. I hated Usher after I realized that he didn't. I realized that Confession wasn't really him talking to Chili. It was more of Jermaine Dupri trying to get back with Jetney. Bro, that pissed me off. Yes. Because I was so invested in Chili. Yes. I love Chili. Chili fine as hell. Yes. Chili was beautiful. And I was jealous as hell of Usher. So when they was going through that breakup, I was happy. But then I was sad at the same time. But it was like I was more happy. But then come to find out, that wasn't even Chili. It was for Janet Jackson from Jermaine Dupri. And I was like, wow, we was all bamboozled.
Usher was capitalizing off of being Usher, and JD was capitalizing off of Usher being Usher as well. They were like, all right, we can use you to tell this story because you're in a relationship that's socially out there. People know about it. And we should have known it was fake. They were in the videos together.
Yes. Even on the breakup videos. You don't have to call. He's still laying in the bed. He's looking at him like this. What you doing? They not together right after the album. It just make you sit there and think like that. But then also I hate to be the one to say it, but they claim Chili was the one that gave him herpes. Allegedly. Hey, Cat Williams said y'all still gonna go. Cat Williams said y'all still gonna let the man feed you chairs, pull out the bump.
Them folks don't care about a little hurt, man.
Bro, Cat, when you said that, bro.
Yeah, he said it. That's why I said go check out that new He said that. He said Hollywood. He said Hollywood has a way of pushing the agenda, and if it goes against their agenda, they find a way to get you out. That's what Cat Williams said. He said he's saying a lot of that he shouldn't be saying. So he said if something happened to him, he was moving on the stage. He said, so if something happened, I'm gonna keep moving on this stage just so nothing don't happen. If you get what he said.
He said that, bro. I gotta watch.
He said y'all let the man in Vegas feed y'all cherries, and y'all wonder why your wives coming home with 2 bumps on their lips.
Bro, they gotta leave my alone, bro. That shit crazy, bro. Alright, bro. We gonna talk
it's
about
crazy how this whole Usher went from this man should have quit out the confession to he got herpes, right?
That's what people be saying about him. They do the same thing with the other man.
Yeah, man, bro.
The other man.
Never let somebody have it, bro.
The other man.
All right, bro. We came in on my boy.
Not with that.
Nah, I ain't gonna say his name. Nah, we're gonna move on to somebody else.
Say his name.
Yeah, we speak real positive. So enough about Usher. Let's get into the Baby Keem debate. So Baby Keem just dropped this new album, Casino. Baby Keem just dropped this new album called Casino. Now I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When I first saw that he dropped the album, I didn't even know he was dropping the album. But when I first seen it and I played the first 5 songs, I ain't gonna lie. It's the first 5 songs are nice. It still got that Baby Keem style from like the last episode. You can see he kind of grew. The one with Kendrick Lamar, I ain't gonna lie. The one with Kendrick Lamar is called Good Flirts. It's a hard a hard song. Kendrick I felt like he held back in a sense, but also I felt like he was spitting that shit. Talking about feeling your booty. He also used the same like flow that Common used on Let Go. I think it's called Go.
I never knew
it's
one of love. Yeah,
I never had a love like this. But also, I think it's kind of cool how Kendrick did that and J. Cole just did that on his album too. So it's like they both showed like love to Common, and they both used it. They used that flow and made it their own. They kept this. Yeah, so Casino was a good 5 to 6 beginning. I ain't gonna lie. Once it got to the Too Short song, I kind of started like, you know what? Yeah,
it's too short.
He could have said this. And,
to put Too Short on there.
And what I like about another thing I'm gonna say about Baby Keem is he's supposed to be going on his own tour. This year. So that's what I wanted to say too. The man dropped that one album. Well, he really dropped more than one album. He had 2. He actually had 2. Yeah. But he dropped that last album was just his biggest album. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was his biggest album. This fool. That was his biggest album. So I just wanted to say, how you go on a 5-year hiatus and then you come back with an album that's, in my opinion, mid, okay? But then you get to go on a tour of your own. That's the Kendrick Lamar effect. I just want to be honest. That's the Kendrick Lamar effect. I feel like that's like almost like industry plant. Like that's almost like industry plant type deals.
Yeah, but I can't. What I can say is Baby Keem album was really good. The one that he came out with before his hiatus. This album, I think, should have been an EP. He should have just gave us an EP to introduce him coming back out, and then gave us an album later. Because this feels more EP-ish to me, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, this don't feel like... Now, I hadn't listened to it all the way through. I stopped it Too Short. I said, well, I'll finish the rest of it later. But I do believe the other songs were good, but I also feel like, bro, take some time to build. It seems like you've been... Even through the music, what I'm listening to, he's saying, like, I've been out the game for a reason. Like, I've been dealing with some stuff. I lost some people. Like, it's been stuff happening in his life. Drop an EP, let people enjoy it. I don't give a damn. Let some people enjoy this EP and then drop an album later. Then do a tour. But going from this to a tour, and if it sells well, like you said, it is gonna be that Kendrick effect. If he's selling out, I'm like, bro, you ain't even did nothing really. Like you had a.
Now I'm not gonna say his music not good. I think his music is good enough for his own tour, but
yeah,
still
but
though, like
sold out one.
Yeah,
he may need to do smaller venues for a little. I don't know.
House of Blues.
He might do well. Everybody listening to it. I mean, people talking about it. Who y'all talking about it? So I don't know if he won't. He may do well. People may actually really enjoy this album and actually enjoy his tour. I don't know, but I don't see this being the album you come off of and say I'm finna tour off of it. I don't think that makes sense. Of course, he gonna do stuff from his old album, but I don't know. I don't think this makes sense.
I think the machine got us talking about Baby Keem. That's what I'm saying.
The machine do got us talking about Keem, and he had a decent set of songs. And Kendrick got him talk. Kendrick, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I know we talk about, I think Kendrick is a part of that machine. Obviously, he has some control somewhere in that machine where he's able to make some moves and plays.
I think y'all are part of the machine. We've been talking 10 minutes about Baby Keem.
we love, yeah, they came to us and paid us. They gave us
got y'all.
We like academics.
They got y'all. I didn't listen to it. Shout out to Baby Keem.
They gave us a little money.
Shout out Baby Keem. Good luck.
And maybe the album may go well, but who I don't think is necessarily a part of the machine that came out with an album, and I listened to it. I don't know if y'all listened to it. I don't even know if y'all talked about it the last episode. I put it in the topics, but I don't think y'all discussed it. Y'all might have mentioned it.
We ain't talk about it.
Yeah, if you want to hear, we want to talk about it. No, I deleted that.
Yeah, bro. Brent Faiyaz's album was, in my opinion, golden. It's a really good album, really good music. Mm-hmm. Not because I'm a Brent Faiyaz fan, but because he decided to go a different approach with this album.
He's actually singing this time on
He's
key.
actually singing.
I heard
He's
that.
actually talking about stuff that I think in the industry lately, it is an industry thing that's going on where everybody trying to shift towards that 90s love feel, and I can see him doing it in this project. But he's doing it in a way where it still feels Brent-ish, but still assimilating to the new sound that's happening right now. And just the way he approached his vocals, the way he approached the production, the subject matter, everything that happened. I listened to it a few times. And I'm like, oh no, this is actually really, I didn't want to like it at first because I was looking for, like a certain version of Brent. And it was like, oh, this ain't that. But dang, there's some good music. This is some good topics. This makes me want to keep listening to it. You know what I'm saying? So I kept listening to it. And I think it was overall a really good album. I don't know if y'all listened to it though.
No, but I've heard some good things about it. Like people saying that he's actually singing on it and he's on key, he's on tune, you know what I'm saying? Yes. He did a good job with it. So I might check it out. I'm finna I might check it out. I'm gonna need something to listen to. I'm finna be on a trip.
No, I say give it a chance. Cause overall, like I didn't know what to expect going in. Cause he had been dropping little stuff here and there before he dropped this, and I was like, this is all right, this is cool, but like I wasn't fully indulged. And so when I heard the project, I was like, oh no, he really did something with this. This kind of like his 808s and Heartbreaks, like his approach to what I think Kanye West did when he shifted his sound. You know what I'm saying? Like this was a shift, and I think it's a needed shift. So I think it's worth listening to. By yourself or with a lady. I mean, regardless, it's good music, bro. I know D ain't listened to it because.
No, I haven't listened to it, but I do plan on giving it a listen. But I see you have something else on here. Queen. You've been talking about that girl for a long time, man. I know I listened to it. Kate LaWan, who I don't care. But I know we listened to her when we was in New Orleans for Peasy birthday that last year, and I with her. I actually like her music. So I see you said she dropped a new single. What can you
we should listen to a little bit of it, bro. Like this one sound like some Prince stuff to me, bro. Like I think it's some R&B stuff, but like I like her sound. And I'm a fan, I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to say this and sound like crazy, but like I'm a big fan of female R&B artists lately. Especially the females that come from a male's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like she's just the studs a lot of the studs do sound the same. But she one of them just the ones that I really do like, bro. Her and it's another girl that I like, but she ain't on here because she ain't dropped nothing, so I ain't gonna bring her up.
The studs be sounding like some fake ass Billie Eilish's.
They got like some Days Lowfish, Billie Eilish.
All right, K1 versus Durant Bernard. Who wins in the fist fight?
Durant Bernard. Different music.
Durant gonna
y'all sexist, bro.
Okay.
All right, let's see. This is Hopeless Romantic by K1. Let's get it.
Let's check it out.
I want us in matching slippers, dancing in the kitchen. Some shit that leads to kissing, or dinner still needs fixing, and our phones are somehow missing. I want side-by-side chairs, chocolate we can share it, sex up on the stairs, cause we can make it to the bed, and gray all in our hair. I think I wanna fall in love with my best friend.
Yeah.
Bro, this go crazy,
that's
bro.
Hope is Romantic by K1.
Bro,
y'all stop interpreting dancing. Y'all like Squidward on the episode of SpongeBob.
I ain't gonna lie, that's the vibes I was
what
getting,
is
bro.
happening in my camera screen?
Please stop. I'm gonna put the screen again, man.
I just wanted to listen to the song, bro. I didn't ask for a music video.
What else has dropped in the world of R&B before I switch to some gangster shit real quick?
Yeah, I haven't listened to this Leon Thomas and Ty Dolla $ign yet, but I want to hope that this is going to be a new duo that we see for more years to come. Like, hopefully they making good music to where it could be a consistent thing, like how the people used to be back in the 80s and 70s. I haven't heard this song, but I remember the song that they did drop on that Ty Dolla $ign album. It was dope, so, I wonder how this sounds.
I think it's good. I just don't like that a lot of people have been doing this using the same samples. And
what sample they using?
It's I'm drawing a blank right now, but when you hear it, listen to it, you're gonna be like, okay, it's the same sample that Drake used in one of his last projects, and I just think using it in the same way is the issue for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be like, try to change, because even Cole did it. He used one of the same samples, and Kendrick recently, and I'm just like, I don't like people using the same samples. Like, go find a new. I mean, maybe you already had the song, maybe you already had this figured out, and this is what you had already, and great. But like, I didn't care for that. It's a good song though, and I'm a fan of Leon and Ty. I just, in my opinion, you listen to it.
Sorry, I just played the first 7 seconds, and I already see what you're talking about. I already turned it off.
Yeah, I can't.
It's that I miss you. Yeah, I'm talking to you, baby.
It's too generic.
Like, why is everybody using that sample?
I don't want to use that.
I can kind of see how the song gonna go with it being Ty Dolla $ign Leon now.
It was too basic for me. I liked it, but it was So I put it on there because I liked it, but it was
So you out here trying to get a listeners mid music.
That's what it sounds like.
I thought y'all may like it more than I don't know. Y'all opinion may be different than mine.
If you don't like it, I don't think you should
people know what's going on.
Yeah. I don't know.
Nah,
I
man.
know what y'all think.
Let's go to this gangster shit, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man. This week, it'll finally drop. To Whom It May Concern by Jill Scott. Yeah.
Hey,
real gangster.
Jill.
Real gangster. Shout out to Jill Scott. Not for real, but I'm planning to.
I haven't listened to it yet. I haven't listened to it yet.
What I've heard is a very jazzy, very soulful album, and of course it's Jill Scott, so that's what she's gonna bring to the table.
She like her bosom smell good.
Ooh, she smell good. They put JID on this joint. I need to listen to it because she got to jump with JID. You know I'm a rock with JID.
JID, Trombone Shorty, Tierra Whack, Too Short, Absol.
Too Short trying to make a comeback, ain't it?
Too Short ain't never left, man.
Sit there, hold that down.
Too Short ain't never left. All right, so we got Jill Scott. Boom. Outside of that, we got Kerr. He's a guy from Philly. KUR. He got an album called Alright. ARD. It's really like all right, but it's how the young kids say all right. So R. You know, it's R.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's Cure. Okay. And then the real album that I really enjoyed this weekend, I got a chance to listen to and kind of sit with and digest. Not a chance in Mozzie and ESTG. Yeah. Man. Hey, y'all know these my guys, man. Y'all know these my guys. And it's what you expect from them. Both of these are very consistent artists that if you like that kind of music, you know what you're gonna get, and they deliver, man. So shout out to them. Shout out to everybody that dropped, bro. It's been a good week of music. I also saw the note where we said it's been a lot of drops this quarter.
Yeah.
Expound on that.
I don't know why though. Like, that's the thing. I really want to ask y'all, why do y'all believe that so many people are dropping in this quarter and this year all of a sudden? Because I feel like there were drops last year, but it wasn't on this level. Like, in this early part of the quarter, January, February, before we really even get into the summer. I mean, I guess it's leading to the summer, so to see how well you do. But dang, I mean, it's like,
I think a lot of folks were sitting on music, and it was just time. People probably had some 2024 stuff early 25 stuff that they didn't release. So it's like we're not gonna drop it in Q4 because the world is asleep and cold and getting ready for Christmas and stuff. So they wait until Q1 to start dropping all their music.
I got a good answer for that.
What's yours?
I know why everybody dropping right now. Can they reminding JairusDemarco and Darius LaWan they need to drop some music?
Oh, y'all ain't artists no more, man. Y'all don't make music. Y'all
we
got 9 to 5s,
we podcasters and we 9 to 5. I done put into my 401k.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's why I said go ahead, let's get the 4K webcams, man. Let's go ahead and set it up, get us some lighting, bro. Y'all podcasters, bro. It's over with.
We watched.
It's over with, Unc. Y'all with me. Hey, look. This what y'all future look like right here. Hey, hey, buddy. Hey, look at the camera, buddy. You watch now. You watch now, buddy.
J-Mac might, but not me.
This is your future. This is your future, gang.
No,
hey,
bro.
man.
No.
I called that man. I'm gonna go ahead and be transparent. I called that man the other day, bro. I called that man the other day, and I just said, "Man, what we doing, man?" And he was like, "Man, that's what he was telling me. He was paramailing and shit." I was like,
I don't need to get on y'all ass about it no more.
I was like, man, I know. And then I told him, I said, man, I said, bro, I said, at this point, I said, man, I was just being honest. I said, bro, I made moves with light shit that I've done. I said, I made moves with light shit that I've done. I said, where would we be right now if we really was locked the in like every... And he was like, man, I know, man. We just I said, nah, man, at that point, bro. It's like, because it get to a point where it's like, it's just an excuse, man. It's people out there with less talent, man. I'm tired of talking about them. I'm ready to get myself out there. But at the same time, if I ain't going to talk about me, let me go ahead and plan to be working at the school for 30 more years. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't going to I'm tired of talking about other motherfuckers. At that point, if I ain't gonna really put myself out there, like, so I have to just keep it real with myself. I'm gonna keep it real with 3130. I'm nah, man.
We not watching.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do to put some music out this year. I am gonna do what I gotta do to put some music out this year and try to be consistent for the years after that. Yeah, but I won't go ball.
I'm not pointing at you. I'm pointing at this mother freaker right here. This is your future,
Mr. Paramount.
This is your future, man. Yeah, you watch, gang. Hey,
listen to me.
If you don't go out there and save your hairline by putting out a great album this year, that shit gonna disappear, bro.
Okay,
you gotta save your hairline.
I'm actively working on a project. That's what I was telling D the other day.
Don't tell me about the labor pain. Show me the baby. I don't give a damn.
Exactly.
3130 talk show. Don't care about the project you've been working on for the last 3 years. We want to see the release.
Yeah, tell him again, because I ain't gonna even make no excuse. You right?
We want to see the release.
All right.
We want to see the videos put on Instagram with great quality. We want to see the lighting behind the video that you drop. We want to see a good caption on the video that you drop. We want to see some good graphics go with everything that you putting out. We want to see you treat this golden egg that you got like it's a golden egg and not a rotten egg. We want you to stop playing with your own potential. You feel me? We want to go out here and be great. You feel me? Hey, but guess what? Man. Guess what we ain't gonna do? We can't go do it for you. We can help though.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got all the cameras.
That's what I gotta say.
In a couple.
That's what I gotta say.
So I'm waiting on y'all. All right, hold on. Now.
All right, so like I was telling D the other day, there is still time and room for us to get this done. We have to put in the work together, so we gotta build a schedule, right? Listen, we gotta have a schedule, bro. So I said, bro, if you really want us to do this, we gotta be consistently working at it together. If we gonna do it together,
ain't no together.
So,
ain't no time. Listen, brother, ain't no time and ain't no together. All you got is you and the now.
Right. I'm doing that.
If you can't do it with you and the now, it ain't gonna get done. So if you waiting for tomorrow and something else, it ain't ever gonna happen, bro.
It ain't gonna happen.
Do it.
Do it right now.
Do it ugly. Yep. Do it ugly. I done seen you do it ugly. Now I know you can level it up. So do it. Yeah, by yourself.
Yeah. Like I said, I had to be real, bro. Well, I'm tired of talking about other people, bro. It's at some point I understand why everybody else doing it, why we ain't doing it. It's like,
yeah, type Hey, and if anybody need a life coach for the same kind of coaching, holla at me in the DMs. It's Big Nardo. I got you. $50 an hour.
He really the one. He really the one, bro. Stop playing it, not the two, bro. He gonna get you going. Granted, bro, not just you, bro. Kelly boy got me going too. I was talking to him, and he had posted something about people basically waiting to drop music too, and it was like at the end of the day,
Kelly like Chris Paul.
Yeah. You just gotta drop this, bro. You just gotta drop it, bro.
Kelly like Chris Paul, man. He a
Kelly
coach.
Is Chris Paul.
Yeah, he gonna get on your ass.
He is.
That's why I love him.
So I appreciate it. But there's stuff in the works, bro. I'm just gonna say that I still work, and we're still working about it. I did approach Daryl with a proposition, and he agreed. So we're gonna see.
I told you I agree, but at the end of the day, that just gotta be something that we commit to doing, and we gotta be on every day. I ain't taking no breaks or shit. Like all that shit. Where
that's the thing,
you
brother.
doing something and then that's that out of nowhere stuff get cut off. Now you waiting like another 2 months. Hey man, you want to do something tonight? Nah, man, because we done lost the momentum. Yep. It's like at this point, I'm just working on my own shit at this point.
Yeah, hey, and that's what I need from you too, though. Like sitting down every day and saying, "Hey, bro, I want this, so I gotta write a song today. I gotta write a song every day." Like, let me not say if I want to put songs out, I gotta have songs to put out. So let me write something.
When I think about everything y'all saying, it's about creating a system where the outcomes you're looking for is the easiest thing that you can do. So you got to create a system to where not writing a song is harder than writing a song. I don't know how you're gonna do that. What you can do to make it so that's your thing. That's what you got to figure out is your architect your own system. For us with the podcast, it's harder not to do a podcast than it is to do one because now I got to go a whole week without us being able to post.
Yep.
Right. It's harder to not do a pod. It's easy to get on this talk with y'all versus trying to figure out what we gonna do for the week. And so it's like we got to create a system to where if I want this, I'm going to engineer that outcome. If I want to wake up and go to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning, the night before I'm finna shower at 8 o'clock. I'm finna have my clothes out at 10 o'clock, and I'm gonna go to sleep with it on my mind. And I'm finna get up and go get to it. And it's like you got to create that system, create that environment that's conducive to what you're looking for, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
Environment. Master your environment, bro. If I can give any advice, master your environment. That's why I know I be playing a lot about I don't want people to touch me, I don't want people in my space. But I've seriously done a lot of engineering of my environment to make sure that I get the outcomes that I want out of it every day. And I think that's the most important thing, bro. That's the most important thing we can do. Because at a certain point, your motivation is going to die out, and shit, sometimes your energy gonna die out. You ain't gonna have the energy to do it. Daryl, when you run it, it's probably harder to not go run now than it is to go run because you done already built that routine. You got your partner that's gonna be there. Like, where you at? You ain't coming today? Oh, you done punked out on me type shit. And so now you got a system to where it's harder to not run than it is to run. And you just got to do that shit with your music, do that shit with your creative pursuits, do that shit with anything that you want out of life. Build, the third level of growth, ownership, just self-actualization, self-realization, success is creating systems, bro. You can do stuff, but doing stuff runs out of time. Create systems, man.
Yep. Man, bro, that was it.
That's what was needed, bro. Cause man, all that when the other people driving, when we doing it, when is that?
I mean, I like the way you pivoted that though, bro. Because truthfully, I was just thinking about it, like, dang. Was this a label push or is this like something that they're forced to do? But at the end of the day, they got the music and they dropping it. That's just what it is. They got the music.
They letting you know that those artists ain't got much time because right now everybody is they need to know where their money gonna come. They need to make some money right now. If they can't make them no money,
nope.
They gotta find somebody else to do it. And this your time to make somebody else up.
The world changes so fast that if you don't attack with what you have available right now, in a month or two, it's gonna be obsolete. So it's like I'm holding on to 30 tracks, but in 3 months they're gonna have this AI thing that's making music better. So all these 3 tracks that I got, it's gonna be a waste because they're not gonna be fed through the AI machine. That's gonna make it better. So drop that shit now. Put the idea out now. Go get it now.
And some artists has already said it. They already said it. They with the AIs too. They AI making their music. So it's like at this point, if you ain't doing it, then you already late because somebody else doing it for them. Yeah. It's gonna be even more harder for you to even get out there now just because we waited so long.
I think L.A. Reid said the song that you write, the next person already wrote it too. So it's all a matter of who put it out first. So which one of y'all gonna put it out? So I mean, we gotta do it, bro. You right. But speaking of people
system, man. Architecture system.
Got to, bro.
Speaking of
a person that really did architect a system, though, that showed that their system really made a difference. And I know we tired of talking about this young brother, but I ain't. You're not just yet. This week I'm done. No, I know we tired of talking about this old young brother. But J. Cole did 300K first week.
He old.
300K, bro, first week though. And he old.
Hey, shout out to him though. No hate.
Shout out. We don't hate him.
No hate, because I said that he was gonna do like 175, I think, and that was completely off base. Yeah. But if I wanted to like try to recant my statement, I was talking about his physical sales. He was gonna do 175. I knew he was gonna stream like 500,000 guys. Come on, but really though, shout out to J. Cole. He did a great job promoting and pushing this album. Even though I'm not a fan of it, I can appreciate the hip hop artist that he is and the marketer and the brain behind this marketing. So shout out to that guy. Keep doing your thing, bro. Hey, and when you drop your next album, because you're a lion, I hope that it does well too. Salute.
Now, I will say also, I'm going to just say, I never really just hated on J. Cole. Now, for the show, I have been, because in a sense, I know where you're coming from when you're saying what you're saying about him. But it's just, I'm just going to be honest, bro. Yeah, he sold 300K because at the end of the day, he been promoting the album that was supposed to have been dropped, saying that he was going to be his last album for 10 years, for 12 years. When you putting so much into a promotion of that caliber, bro, you drawing so many people. You've been talking about the fall off for years. Before every album, even in every album, you've been talking about the fall off. So at some point, people gonna think this must be the biggest album that's gonna be ever for this to be his last, because he's been talking about it. So yeah, we knew he was gonna do the numbers. I knew he was gonna do the numbers. I was just player hating because you're staying with J. Cole, but you try to pin it against a YB. Now, first of all, I don't know. Listen. Just understand. First of all, I don't look for you to understand YB music. We don't look for nobody to understand YB music. I understand it. That's all I care about. P understand his music. That's all he care. I mean, we don't care about nobody else's opinion because, first of all, everybody's not going to get YB. Yeah. J. Cole is more promotable as far as when it comes to music, as far as like for the whole world, if you want to consider. If you want to be honest, but at the end of the day, YB is not promotional friendly to the whole wide world. Why he would never do a Super Bowl? J. Cole probably got more of a chance to do a Super Bowl before YB. It don't matter though, because at the end of the day, I just feel artistically, YB is better than J. Cole artistically, and also. I mean, J. Cole, yeah, he was going to put that out. But people don't fuck with YB because of what he's rapping about. A lot of people don't fuck with YB because of what he's rapping about. But at the same time, 70K is still big, and then he can still go sell out a stadium. He can go sell out anything. J. Cole, yeah, he just put out this shit, and he got 300K, but guess what? He getting mixed reviews. You go on Twitter, people talking about how good this shit is. You got people talking about how, like, who the hell told him to put this out? So it's like, I never see nobody.
The game.
YB, at the end of the day, it's gonna be a lot of people that gonna say YB music goes super hard, and so it's gonna be that one person that say, "Well, all his songs sound the same." They say the same thing about Chris Brown, and guess what? Chris Brown barely selling more than YB.
Dang.
Does that make Chris Brown? And that's true. Does that make Chris Brown? Does that make J. Cole a better artist than Chris Brown? No. It's just about what's promotional friendly. And J. Cole just got that in his book. He ain't never been in trouble for anything. It's all about your appearance, how you put yourself out there, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I'm going to say this. He is a genius in how he decided to market this particular project. Even the after marketing has been genius to me. But I also think that this was just quality music that spoke for itself. And the people that really do like it are continuing to spin it. And so when I listen to the project, it's one of those projects that I believe that got better the more I listen to it. And I've listened to it at least 10 times.
How many times you listen to YB Slime Cry?
Twice. That's it. And I probably.
How many times you listen to Don Toliver? Octane.
Oh, I didn't listen to that one at least 5-6 times because it's quality. And granted, these are perspectives. My perspective is I enjoy Don Toliver. Don Toliver to me is like, I don't know, like YB and Don Toliver do the same thing, but in a different way. I prefer Don over YB.
I just feel like you a hater.
No, I just prefer Dunn over YB.
They you both don't like really the fact that it's people that actually mess with YB and you a hater. That's the whole thing. No.
I understand why people. Nope. I ain't gonna let you put that out there. I understand why people like YB. I'm just not one of the people that really, really like him enough to listen to him more than once in a day. I
listen to Slime Cry
more than once in a month. I can't make myself do that because it ain't my lens.
Mask and gloves is like it starts my day off every morning.
I want to hear, oh, we about to let out. Y'all want to hear that? I do. I want to hear that every day almost.
That's an African song?
Because, no, that's J. Cole.
Nah, you see what I'm talking about?
Hey, but it's tribalism. You feel me? So I can see why he said that. We all chanting that together. When we get to that concert, I'm telling you.
We're not going.
The whole stadium. Y'all not going. I'm talking about the people that. I'm talking about my people.
Hey, it definitely is your people.
My people. We gonna rock out. We gonna rock out. We gonna rock out tough.
Hey,
I'm trying to bring Nardo back to the fold.
It's over with, man.
He a gangster.
That's this debate.
Yeah, it's over with, man. Hey, look, I done took on my birthright. Yeah. Hey, you was talking about it earlier, how you got bullied into like listening to Lil Wayne when you went to public school.
Yeah.
I grew up in public school, but when I went home, like to my dad's house in the country, they was a little bit closer to Louisiana, and all my cousins made me learn all Lil Boosie songs, and like they would laugh at me if I didn't know Lil Boosie songs. So the same way you got bullied at public school, I got bullied at my dad's crib, and that's what made me who I am today. So yeah, I'm thugged out.
You fell into your birthright, bro.
Why? Why?
You feel yeah, take it off of them.
Hey, PJ, exactly. How come you don't know this Boosie, man? What's up?
For real.
PJ, you tripping. I ain't gonna lie, though. It happened to me, too, though. Yo, hey, he ain't know no Gotti or
2 red balls kissing in the... Hey, if you ain't know that word for word, we on your ass.
On your
lame man, nigga. You don't know good Boosie. Learn the song, boy. I'm like, dang, I'm too young to sing this. Nah, 2 red balls kissing in the back seat. Before they go to sleep, they lock up like crabs. What that mean?
Hey, I know now.
I know now. Yeah, so I'm stepping into my birthright, man. No more J. Cole, but shout out to that community though. Yeah. I hope y'all be all right.
He's still a little. You still connected a little bit, bro. You still got some connections, bro.
No, I don't.
You still got a little bit. Did your mama listen to the new J. Cole album?
My mama cool, bro. She like anime, not J. Cole.
Okay, she in the other location. Okay, I got you. J. Cole.
No, I mean just period. Bro. If you like J. Cole, you uncool.
No, bro, you cool if you like J. Cole.
Oh, uncool.
No, you cool.
Uncool, cool, like uncle.
Cool.
Uncool.
Oh, uncool.
Both of them.
No. Bro, man, ain't no good, bro. Granted, all I'm gonna say is, bro, a lot of people obviously are uncool.
No, for real. Like I think a majority of the world is.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that.
What type of nigga J. Cole is?
Uncool. Look what he do.
You kind of match him.
I'm a fan of the persona, bro. I am. I ain't gonna act like I'm not. I like the way J. Cole puts himself out there. Even though it's all performative, I still believe that's the type of performative I would like to see.
All right, one more performative thing about J. Cole. Now we all saw the clip that he put on Twitter with his post game interview. He's sitting down with the guy. He's like, "Yeah, man. I don't want to say this because I may misquote him. So let me find the clip.
What's the video?
J. Cole.
It was crazy. I said, what the hell?
I feel like that made his legacy look even more like shit.
He didn't have to do that. He shouldn't have been trying to explain it.
No, he doesn't.
Because my 5 albums, the off season, Might Delete Later, KOD, that wasn't J. Cole. That wasn't Jermaine. I was just practicing. the most ultimate dick riding I can ever see from a brother.
Now that I watched the clip all the way through, I feel what he's saying. When at first I was like, bro, he ain't even have to do all to explain it. It's still a little crazy, but I see where he's coming from. He's saying, bro, like, there's different personas to how I do this, bro, and different approaches to how I do this. I may not approach it like J. Cole, like the way I would have approached it in those albums, but there are certain albums where I'm just doing my shit. There's some albums where I'm coming to it in a different perspective. I'm gonna do it in a different way, bro. That's all.
No, I feel you, gang.
The light-skinned meat muncher.
Bro,
Drake and J. Cole.
Bro, I'm just saying I understand his perspective, bro. I understand where he's coming from with it, bro. Because it's going to be albums that I put out where it's like, oh, this feels more like a J-Mac type approach. This one feel like a JairusDemarco. This one feel like Mr. Mac. Like, so it's like I got different versions of this artist that I am that I want to put out. And so I don't have to give you this same persona or perspective every time.
All right, let me give you this right quick. So let me just say this about myself.
Yeah.
Raw was a cut of like all my sexual songs, turned up songs. Next Life was more of my turned up songs with a little bit of showing my rapping ability. After Party shows you the party side of me. Every EP I drop is all Darius the One. No different personas, just different styles. Like what?
How do we get here?
Music Soul Child do it. Y'all know that.
All these different styles I got. And guess what? I'm still Darius the One.
Hey, man. Shout out to J. Cole, man. Moving on to Octane.
Nah, man. Hey, y'all.
No, we ain't doing J. Cole. Say something else about him. Tell us how you love him.
No, bro. Truthfully though, bro. I understood where he was coming from. Was it over-explanatory? He didn't have to do that. Do we need all that? No. If you want to drop music, just drop music. Stop telling people, hey, bro, I'm retiring after this. Do this drawn-out whole narrative of how this is about to be the last album y'all ever get from me and blah, blah, blah. And then you go on here and say, I was saying it's the last album from J. Cole, not the last album from Jermaine, because Jermaine, he's different from Cole, because Cole is Jermaine and Jermaine ain't Cole, but Cole, then
Commode. Yeah, he the Commode. Like,
about to be some Commode.
That's what you call, hey, Daryl, that's what you call a Freudian slip, gang. Yeah, Commode.
Commode.
Granted, I see where you're coming from. Did I need it? No. At the end of the day, bro, drop some more music, bro. We like what you drop. We know that you're one of the best that's ever done it at this level. We appreciate your talent. We appreciate your storytelling. We don't need you to explain to us why you and how you doing it if you drop another album. We know you're going to keep dropping music, bro. We know you need money. He might not need money. In a day, bro, we in an economy where if you don't drop an album for another 10 years, you might be all right. But you're going to have to drop something. You're going to have to do something.
J-Mac, when I think about J. Cole fans, like the same way that you went into that AKA convention and you was like, oh, these women finna be prissy or stuck up and they better than everybody else. That's how I look at J. Cole fans. Like, I look at J. Cole fans as the that went to college and then they come home and think they better than the family just because they got an education. And listen. Follow my train of thought. I'm not calling you that. I'm just saying, like, in general, when I think of J. Cole fan, that's what I think of. And I think that I think that there's millions, I ain't gonna say billions, but there's probably millions of dollars of marketing research around J. Cole and everything that he does. And I think that he knows that his fans think that way. And I think that he plays on y'all thinking y'all are smart. Not you specifically, but just J. Cole fans. Like, think about 2015, 2016. There was like, you got to have a certain level of intelligence to listen to J. Cole. Like that was a marketing ploy for people to buy the album. Like, oh, I'm smart. I listen to J. Cole too. And so I honestly think J. Cole playing on y'all, bro. But I mean, you can't ever prove it though.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing that though. I
think he is, bro. Something about his facial features and like the way his face is constructed makes me not trust him.
I ain't gonna lie. Bro, yeah, what? J-Mac.
What?
Do your grandma watch the show?
His facial features.
Hey, look, just in that video, it's something about his facial features. They too sharp. He kind of
something about his facial features.
J-Mac, he don't look like me and you, bro. You light skinned. I'm kind of I'm light skinned too. Look at me. He don't look like us, J-Mac.
He a different type of light skin. You right.
Yeah, I don't think I trust him no more, bro. Hey, what you say about MJ? He an alien, right? I think it's the same thing here, bro.
Yeah,
I think it's the same thing.
Have you ever seen J. Cole do this? Friday Night Lights?
Has J. Cole ever done that? See, we got him. He was touching that battery pack.
Hey man, but what he can do is ball. Y'all saw that clip of him playing ball with the homies and he got petty? Y'all ain't see that?
I saw him go over to Ghana and stink it up.
No, he was in the hood. He was with some
I'm
homies.
Just playing.
Like, that's why I'm like, why are you bringing up basketball, bro? You're not even a basketball connoisseur.
Don't bring up
this man. This man trying to bring up something recent. We just said, we seen him play. No, but what he just said, we just seen this nigga play professional overseas somewhere and was ass. So it's like, why would you hear about him playing some niggas?
I'm talking about street ball, bro. I'm talking about him just being.
I don't want to hear about that playing street ball. I can play street ball.
Y'all saying that he come off like the type of person, or he's putting out the marketing that he people that listen to him are better than or smarter than, but I think he comes off just like a common man, and that's his marketing ploy is that I'm common. I'm just like everybody else. I'm a normal dude that just want to be a normal dude.
He's a multi-millionaire who's in the top 1.1% of earners in the world, and he's riding around in a broke down Chevelle or Camry. He ride in a Civic, bro. He ride around in a 2002 Civic.
It's performance, but I would rather my artists do that. Say, hey, I can go hang out with real people, kick it with real people. Let them listen to my music, go talk to them, and be normal. Versus the type of people that's like, I'm trying to market that I'm the guy.
All right. I'm gonna give you a perfect parallel. Castanet. Okay. When has he ever marketed himself as being above the people? Never. Because he never will. As far as what we seen from him. But Castanet ain't never finna ride around in a Honda Civic and act like he's broke to try to connect with his fan base. Castanet would never do that. Castanet gonna ride around in the Sprinter van. He gonna stream the whole encounter, and y'all gonna know it's Castanet when you pulling up. I don't know. It's just J. Cole's performativeness. I see through it, and maybe it's because I'm crazy and I just see things that aren't there. But I see through it, J. Cole.
But that's the thing. Regardless of seeing through it or not, it's performative no matter who does it. Like, it's gonna be performative when YB decides that I'm gonna put out the persona of being this type of person, right? I need y'all to see me as this gangster.
Not if that's your day-to-day life.
Is it his day-to-day life?
Let's go Castanet. Let's go Castanet.
Okay, let's go Castanet.
All right, so if Castanet day-to-day life is I'm a streamer.
Yeah,
I ride around in Sprinter vans. We go to stores, we buy clothes, we support local folks, and he does that. And he brings his fan base into his world. Yeah, then that's the fans getting to experience something completely different from their day to day. They able to take that experience back, and they able to potentially, I seen how Castanet got his setup, or I seen Castanet cameraman, he gave me some sauce, blah blah blah. It's some of his real life, and you able to bring your people into that, and they can take that back into their real life and try to, if they're trying to emulate you, they can implement some of the things they watched you do. Now, if Castanet was to disregard all of his stuff and he say, all right, I know I'm in this mansion, I know I got this camera crew around me, but I'm gonna do all that, I'm gonna throw that all away, and I'm gonna go to the hood with just a phone camera and a Civic instead of my Sprinter van. I'm not gonna wear none of my jewelry. I'm just go to the hood, kick it with these bums for a little bit, and let them think, hey, I'm one of y'all. There's a look at Castanet a certain way to be like, Castanet, you're not genuine, bro. What is this? You was just at the mansion. Why you come over here and some bull? Why you bring the bull to us? You supposed to fool with us. You supposed to bring us the best. And I feel like if I'm J. Cole, I want to pull up in the Sprinter van. I want to pull up in some nice shit, and maybe I wouldn't even do this shit. I wouldn't even try to sell CDs hand to hand because I know that I've kind of moved past it. I'll do like some. I like the $1 concerts he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like there's other ways to connect with the people versus trying to cosplay like you one of the people, bro. And if I was one of the people that's one of his fans, and I'm actually genuinely got his Honda Civic, and I'm going through it, and I'm struggling trying to make it, I feel like, bro, you playing. My identity is not a costume, J. Cole.
But what if he really feel like this is who he is, and this is what he's connecting with? Because I really do feel like this is the type of person I am.
Then don't go buy another car. I feel the same way about 21 Savage. When 21 Savage said "F the streets," I got on here and said the same shit. I like my artists to be consistent, bro. If you want to be perceived as a broke who and I don't say broke like that. I'm talking about this guy is a millionaire and he's around millionaires and he wants to ride around in a Honda Civic. If that's how you want to be perceived and that's what you want to do on a day-to-day basis, then do that on a day-to-day basis. But don't.
What if he do?
Market. I can assure you there's no videos of J. Cole riding around in a Honda Civic from 2003 that just got radios installed in the back of it before he went on this little tour that he's doing right now. I can assure you that there is no footage of that. Actually, you can go find footage of his house getting broken into by SWAT teams because his neighbors thought he was selling dope. And you can see how he's living. And so why are you trying to come to the hood and portray that you broke, bro? I don't understand it.
I don't think he portraying that he broke. He portraying that he's just a real person. Like,
you just trying to make young boy look like he bad though for what he portrayed though. That's crazy. But
yeah, I mean,
that nigga grew up from that. But he grew up from that. So it's like
y'all, you're not hearing me. I'm not bashing. What I'm saying is everybody is putting out a persona. J. Cole putting out his persona of who he is, or he feels that he is, or he wants.
Okay, but it's more fake.
I'm with you. Let me follow that train of thought. All right, when does J. Cole's persona grow up?
I think it's already grown. This is where he is. This is his state of I'm here and this is where I want to be. It took him time to even get to this point because he did want to be a part of the masses of I got a chain and
J. Cole just dropped the album where he called some random guy back home a punk B, and he said DITB. When is J. Cole's persona going to grow up? Like when I listen to J. Cole, I still hear the guy that just got out of college and he's figuring the world out. Like I still hear that.
Oh, well, so that means you got to listen to his newer stuff. Then you got to allow yourself to listen to what he really saying, so you can be like,
he just said from that same newer album, he's still saying crazy.
No, I'm listening to it because most of what he's saying is like you're talking about a story that he was telling in this project that doesn't speak to who J. Cole is.
But that's what I'm saying.
That J. Cole was.
So when does he grow up and tell us about his life today and stop telling us about the college days where he was still doing the stuff that he's talking about in his music for the last 10 years?
But he's talked about that as well. So it's like and this is why this project says I'm showing you 20, I'm showing you 29, I'm showing you 39. You gotta listen to it enough to be like, oh, I'm showing you this is where I've grown. I'm showing you this is where I come from. I'm showing you this is who I am now and this is who I was. It's an accumulation of both. So
what's his most mature track on that album, where he shows the most personal growth and just display of who he is as a person today?
I want to say, let me go to the project.
2-6.
No. No. 2-6 ain't it. If I say the most mature
or most complete,
quick stop.
Okay, I'll watch it. I'm gonna listen to it offline.
Yeah, listen to Quick Stop. Quick Stop is going, in my opinion, is going to break down a little bit more about where he is now and what he's realizing now. But that's just me, and I say give it a chance before you say that. I'm not saying that what you're not saying isn't valid, that he still is at the end of the day performing and showing an essence of who he wants us to think he is on a day-to-day basis, because that's a part of the game. But everybody's also doing that, and I would rather listen to an artist that's doing that performance than the other. That's just me. Just me. He is rich. But why be rich?
Be a rich broke.
He ain't out here shit like he say he is.
You want to be a rich broke? I want to be rich, but still.
I'm okay with that. That's rich, that's famous, that's rich but not famous, or doesn't want to be considered what we consider famous. Y'all talked about this on the last episode. You would rather be rich and not famous.
You think J. Cole don't want to be famous?
I don't think he want to be famous, bro. I think he knows he's famous. I don't think he wants to be famous.
All right, where we going next, man?
I don't think he's seeking fame.
Now we can go home after this.
Nah, you said it, man. We going home, bro. That's episode 47 of the 3130 Talk Show, man. It's your boy Big Nardo here with JairusDemarco, Darius1. Shout out to the homies and shout out to everybody that's tuning in with us on a weekly basis, man. We appreciate y'all. We out.
Peace. All right, man.
We out. Peace out.